Hush, my little ones. You must be exhausted. Come, sit and rest a while, and I will tell you a story of dungeons and douchebags. In a far-off land, a death curse has befallen everyone who has been raised from the dead. Its victims waste away day by day. All efforts to reverse the decay have failed, and none can be raised, for death claims them all. The souls of the dead are being stolen one by one and trapped inside a necromantic artifacts. Only its destruction would free the trapped spirits and allow the dead to be raised once more. All paths lead to Chult, a mysterious land of volcanoes, jungles, and the ruins of fallen kingdoms. Below them all awaits a deadly tomb. The trap is set, and these brave adventurers have taken the bait. Ileana, the half-elf paladin.
I'll do my best to fight alongside you.
Thalia, the wood elf druid.
I don't know if we can trust them.
Ava, the turtle monk.
Oh, good. You're an idiot.
Lucian, the high elf cleric.
Life is so short. What's the shame in having a little fun?
Mask, the Azamar rogue.
What secrets are you hiding?
And Ak, the Arakocra bard.
The flute. Really? Have you seen my beak?
Do you know where you are? Welcome to the jungle. You're going to die, for none have survived the Tomb of Annihilation. Last time on Dungeons and Douchebags, Tomb of Annihilation. Our heroes settled in Kirsabal, where they did some odd jobs and chores in order to ensure that they would stay there for the night, only to face their most deadly and difficult foe yet, talking to people over dinner. At this dinner, they talked with Ashara, the leader of the Arakocra at Kirsabal, along with Princess Moatsanare and Prince Na, the last royal heirs of Omu. Ashara explained that the fabled Dance of the Seven Winds would enable the adventurers to temporarily fly, at the cost of her wings for 3 days. She also informed them that it was highly likely, given the rumors they had heard in town, that the Soulmonger could be found in the lost city of Omu. However, she could not simply perform the Dance of the Seven Winds. They needed a black orchid from the lost temple at Nangalore. Our heroes then set sail for Nangalore, arriving at the boggy, partially flooded temple to find it overrun with plants, one of which almost devoured Ak. What other horrors lie within the temple? Will any of them survive? And why is this voice growing ever closer to the Joker if he smoked a 6-pack a day? Find out on the next episode of Dungeons and Douchebags, Tomb of Annihilation.
Hello and welcome to Tomb of Annihilation, where no matter how hard we try, the intro will always loop. Because I am a master of tech, and ain't nobody ever gonna tell me otherwise. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Don't worry about it, we'll fix it in post. It's not a problem. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Oh my god, we're all gonna die.
You're all gonna die. But, nonetheless, hello everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of Dungeons and Douchebags, Tomb of Annihilation. I am your Dungeon Master Xander, and tonight joining me are my wonderful friends, Alex Beckham.
Last time.
Philip Dubs.
Hello.
Atwas.
Yes?
Kristen. and Cammy.
Last time on Dungeons and Dumbasses.
Yep. Accurate summary of events. Uprising is not here. Uprising is in a foreign country doing fun things. So don't worry about it. It's fine. And
Doing butt stuff.
Doing butt stuff.
Why?
Why?
I'm not wrong.
Oh my god.
Okay, well,
No!
Anyway. Hi, everyone, and I am your Dungeon Master Xander. Thank you for the bits, Kyle. And tonight we're going to continue our campaign of Tomb of Annihilation. See, Alex, I can do the voice, too.
Great. Have fun doing that for every time. I'm out. Bye.
Okay, bye. Bye, Alex. Thanks for coming by.
No, Alice, come back!
Have fun playing without the rogue, guys. No.
Shit.
No. So tonight, Thalia is going to be controlled by Alex.
It's me. I'm a grumpy druid. Look at me, how grumpy I am.
It's not like she left.
Mom.
No, man, you just gotta play characters the complete opposite to how they're supposed to be played. Just like, oh, hello there, everyone. I'm Thalia, and I love friendship.
No. That's not my
Hey,
mom.
No. If I did that, I would be, hello, I'm Ak. I'm competent.
Oh, shit.
Did it get darker in here, or was that some shit?
How much fire damage does he take for that burn?
I'll roll a d4.
Oh my god!
Here, I'll roll a d4. Short for d4000, because he takes... It's not gonna... 1,360 damage. Burn!
No.
Hold on, let me just let's see.
Here, just set yourself on
My
fire,
arm
fella.
class is 40. No, no.
Oh,
No,
no.
Ak is dead.
I can't believe
can't
Ak is
believe
dead.
I can't believe you cooked our bird. At least we have some food
Well.
now.
Azaka's just like...
Jeez.
Azaka's...
Competition in the end.
Azaka's just like, oh hey, well at least it's not a boar.
Oh my god. Alright, let's go.
Anyway,
Get
so-
it going.
Back to the game that we were trying to play. Thank you for the bits. So, you guys just defeated the man trap, the large bulbous plant that had lured Ak into it and then swallowed him up. You guys ripped it up to ribbons and have since saved your bird friend from its terrible vor fate. So, you guys stand in the midst of the gardens of Nangalore. Ak
And I was
actually...
like patting Ak's face, like, are you okay?
I think I'm fine. Thank you.
Wait, is he still hurt?
I'm not
I don't
actually-
think he took any damage. We killed it too fast.
No, I
Oh,
just
good.
got the vor mental
You just
damage.
got pollinated.
Yeah.
Oh, mental damage.
Like
okay.
he's physically fine, but the mental scars will never heal.
No.
Yeah. All right.
These-
I just
these are
imagine
weak
Ileana's like
things
checking
in
him like all over the place, like grabbing his wings
Yeah.
and just being like, oh no, no.
Oh,
These mental scars will inevitably lead to kinks in the future.
oh no!
God.
So, you guys are hanging about, looking around at all the exotic flora that makes up the tiered palace gardens of Nangalore. And,
You know, I want to take this moment to reiterate. You know how I said the jungle's the worst? The jungle's the worst. He just got eaten by a flower. Fuck everything. Sorry, continue, voice in the sky.
What was that about getting eaten by a flower?
Stop!
Get
Well-
your Undertale out of this Christian stream.
This was a fun campaign, everybody, but I have to go fucking kill
Duh.
Alex now, I guess. I mean, Xander.
Why Alex?
Kill
Not
Xander.
Xander.
I've been calling Xander Alex for shut up.
yeah, you guys see a very...
That's his fucking name.
You guys see a very colorful yellow flower pop out of the ground and start talking to you.
Wait, for
Stop!
No, you don't.
Can I
real?
step on it?
real?
Hey!
Ak inadvertently just crushes it under his heel. you hear a faint muffle as it's dead. Anyway, moving on.
I can't believe Undertale died today. All right. Well, let's look around. See that Axe probably okay. She's like, okay. She'll walk toward, look around, and be like, oh, where exactly are we in Nangalore? So Percepcioni?
Well, so you don't need a perception check for this. So I just know that you weren't here last session, so I'll better explain it to you. Essentially, this is a multi-tiered garden palace. You guys are on the second tier, which is just full of like flowers and bushes and exotic plants and trees that have since long overgrown. This is clearly a long abandoned location based on the state it's currently in. The garden ascends to a third tier at this nearby rock ledge and continues up to the north with 3 large domed structures. You can't see within them, but that makes up the highest point of the garden.
Okay. Cool.
This wall over here, this big stone wall, is 10 feet high. That's a 10-foot high wall. There are ruined stairs. I mean, and then on this side, there are stairs up here to the north that seem to head up to that third level. Through that northern archway, it's definitely some sort of very clustered garden full of very colorful flowers.
Ooh. Well, there are stairs over there, so why don't we just hit those?
Well, it'd probably be a better idea, considering we're looking for something that would probably be intentionally cultivated, seeing how rare those black orchids are said to be.
I suggest we go together. Last time I tried to go over there, I got fucking bored.
We all saw that.
And then you hear Artis calling from all the way back towards the entrance. I saw it too!
I feel like Ileana kind of like walks over there. What are you doing all the way over there?
Oh, just getting my boots all wet. You guys need me up there?
Yes.
Alright.
You want to come up?
I'm coming up. Artis climbs up and reconvenes with the party.
Okay.
Sorry, I was distracted by some of those stone faces on the walls over there. Everybody alright? I heard something about Ack getting eaten.
We're okay
Well,
now.
that is a thing that happened.
Oh.
That's pretty much the whole story, yes.
He was eaten by a giant flower.
Well, that's Chult for you. Alright. Well, where to?
Well, I think we're heading up the stairs of, that way. She just kind of points to these stairs. They're the only ones leading up.
For the record, you people, this is the DM talking. If you want, you can spend 10 minutes searching a terrace, and there's a rollable table if you want to try discovering anything. So that is a thing you can do if you just want to like spend 10 minutes looking around, and you can continue to explore. But since it might not be your first assumption to, oh, can I just explore for goodies in the nearby area? That is indeed a thing you can do. So, just letting you know what your options are. You can explore, you can spend time looking around on your particular area, or talk. It's up to you guys.
Well, before we move on, maybe it would be a good idea to look around here first.
Well, and also, what do we know about the orchid? Other than it's rare. Sorry if we heard about this before. I was a little preoccupied. She like fiddles with her little pendant again.
Aw, baby.
Aw.
The babe.
What a sweet baba. I'm a perfect Thalia voice.
It's like she's right here with us in this room.
Yes.
Oh no, I just realized my Thalia voice sounds really similar to my mask voice.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were doing. I thought you were doing I thought that was supposed to be mask, and I was like, wow, that's really out of character.
This is why I brought the mask, so you can differentiate between
Alright.
Oh my god. Well, it is a black orchid. Other than that, I'm not too.
Supposedly, it's
familiar with the
super
local
magical.
flora.
So,
True.
Super magical. Might potentially help, us fly or something.
Well,
I believe that's what the Aarakocra woman said, yeah.
Yep.
So, seeing that it would have this magical ability and that it's so important, do you think it would give off an aura?
That's a,
Do I know that?
Uh,
Would it?
Make a. I'd say
Do
make.
flowers give off auras?
I would say make. Are you proficient in either Arcana or Nature?
No.
Then you would not know.
That's fine.
Yes.
I guess
So
I
she's
can.
just probably asking.
Yeah. I guess I
Well-
can roll a botany. Or actually, you know, maybe our resident botanist should be rolling this botany check.
Hey.
I am a botanist and I am trained in the art of botany. Perhaps I can roll a botany check to discover shit.
Oh my god.
That was supposed to be Thalia! I'm even
Yes!
more
Oh my
confused
god, you fucked up. You ruined her.
Roll,
I didn't
roll
know you were an
botany with
expert in
advantage.
botany,
Yeah.
Matt.
No, don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys. I'm Thalia. I'm totally Thalia.
Oh my
Rolled
god, it is Thalia. Oh my god, I can't
It is
believe
Thalia.
Alex is Thalia this whole time.
What was I thinking?
How could I have been so blind?
I was so
My brand. Anyway, so
So
yeah.
botany check.
So botany check, yes. Well,
He made it and it was very poor.
yes. So essentially, yeah, the magical aspects of herbs and botanical things can be a bit. There are magical plants. That is definitely a thing that exists. Plants that are magical, imbued with magic. However, plants that have special properties that could be beneficial to magical things are not directly magical themselves. It's just they have unique properties as part of their growth. So it's a toss-up. It could go either way. It's hard to say if it would give off an aura or not.
It just has properties that could be magical.
Thank you, Thalia.
So I guess the best thing we can do is at least start looking around, but maybe keep an eye out for both possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd say our best bet is to probably start searching around this courtyard. As long as we stay within view of each other, or at least, you know, pair up, we should be okay.
That sounds like a
Mask
smart
looks
plan.
directly at Ack as I was saying this.
I mean, we're the ones that suggested he fly off ahead. It's not like he was just like, I'll definitely. Wait, did you volunteer? I don't remember anymore. Anyway,
He definitely.
you're right. What am I saying? You're all dumb. Anyway,
Ack looks Mask directly in the slits of his mask and just fucking T-poses. Like,
Oh my god.
All
Is that
right.
what you do when you're about to take off?
Congratulations, the bird can perch.
Guys, you're both pretty. Can we start splitting people up into groups for this?
I think that's a wonderful
damn, that
idea,
was
Liana.
good, kiddo.
All right.
Ava immediately like pats Ileana on the shoulder, like, yes, that was a good. I'm proud of you for that joke.
All
Instantly
right.
swells with pride.
All right. Well, Dragonbite and I can take the southern side of the terrace.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, you take the southern side. Let's see here. Who
Oh,
wants
just make sure you don't take anything that probably shouldn't be taken out of here too.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
just looking.
Right. Small thumbs up. Like,
oh.
Alright, kiddo, you wanna
Thumbs
come with
up.
me? We'll take northwest, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
we're leaving the two that don't like each other together.
Well, since
am
we're
I?
the best of friends, Mask, let's go together.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Okay. So I think we've made some decisions here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll head over out to the western side, I suppose, then.
All right.
I suppose I'll go join Lucian.
Wait,
So-
kind of looks over to Azaka like, who's good? Azaka, do you want to maybe join up with us or?
Don't
with the
worry.
group, or-
I'm looking out for boars. Don't worry. I'm doing my duty.
Killed enough of those things.
Do boars normally swim up waterfalls in the middle of the swamp?
Are
I've
there
seen.
any balls left?
I have seen many strange things in my time.
I mean,
Oh my
yeah.
god.
The final boss is the boar riding a crocodile, calling it now.
Giant crocodile.
Alright, let's go. Let's split.
All right.
So, would it be difficult to get across the eastern side across the water?
Not at all.
What?
You just need to climb down to the water and then climb up on the other side, or take the stairs.
In that case, I will do so.
Okay.
Be careful.
Alright,
Cool.
come on, kiddo. We're
So-
going up, I guess.
Okay, so I will ask. So, we can do this as either all of you searching for 10 minutes will be one roll, or we can factor multiple rolls for the total of 10 minutes being searched. It's up to you guys. You can either discover more. It'll take if we have everyone split into groups doing this, but there is danger. So I'll let you decide if you want one big group roll for just 10 minutes of searching this area, or a group roll per one person for every team of 2.
Well, what's more fun?
It's more fun. If we split up, we may as well get the benefit of splitting up.
Okay, cool. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 rolls. Okay. So I'll roll 4d20. That is a 14, a 13, a 17, and an 8. Okay, so that's gonna be
You want to do like never
Interesting.
eat soggy waffles? Or-
Interesting. Okay, cool. So I will resolve this in a very specific order. Beginning with Lucian and Thalia. Lucian and Thalia, you guys spend 10 minutes searching, and this is all getting resolved roughly all at once, so just time is loosey-goosey here. You guys, as you're looking around, find a bush that seems to be a berry bush of some sort. And on that bush is growing, I need to roll more dice, 13 berries of some sort.
I talked a whole lot with that one guy in Fort Beluarian about the different types of plants Fort Nangalore / Chult. Would I be able to recognize them?
Well, so these are dark brown in color. And well, we'll get to if you can tell what. Oh, you're Thalia. Yeah. Sorry, I keep forgetting that.
Thalia.
Yes, these are these are cinderberries. They talk about they're like bitter, and if they are eaten raw or crushed and like added to drinks, you get essentially, technically for game lingo, if you consume at least 10 fresh cinderberries, you gain advantage on saving throws against disease and poison for 24 hours.
Alright.
Yep.
That is worth a harvest.
Yes. Also, there's more that's happening, but we'll talk about that. Actually, for this, I'd say that you guys are about in this bush cluster over here. Yes. Okay, cool. Before I do more stuff, let's resolve the other guys for what you guys found. Next up is going to be Ilyana and Ava.
Oh boy!
Oh boy!
You guys find death. No. No.
Wow, what I've always wanted.
Yep.
Hey, it's me, Death. You want a party?
Yes. How did you know?
Death is a drifter from college who just kind of hangs around at your friends' couches. No. What you guys find is, if it will load the frickin' handout. There it is. It's some kind of root. It's just a single root that stands out from the others nearby.
Guess I'm a roll a nature check.
Sure, make a nature check.
Oop.
Yeah, no, you've read a lot. You're very well versed in the flora and fauna of Chult, mostly through book reading. This is Riathroot, which is it is a healing herb, mostly used for bolstering one's vitality. In technical terms, if you ingest Riathroot, you get 2d4 temporary hit points.
Nice. All right.
But consuming more than one at a time is kind of not good. However, you only find one.
All right. Well,
that'll work.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take that.
She's just like reiterating stuff.
Yes.
It's, medicine basically. It'll temporarily help us if we're in a fight and someone needs a good kick. So, not bad.
Oh wow, I didn't even know that.
I read a lot of books.
Counts, but then looks over like, you're really smart.
Oh, thanks. I just read a lot.
After
And
this, I'd be able to read some of your books.
Well, of course. I'm always willing to share books. In
Sparkles.
fact, I brought 10 of them. Let's derail this scene even more.
yeah. Ack and Mask. Yes. You guys find another type of root. You find a cluster of 4 roots that are different from the ones that your companions discover. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
This is a pretty route. It seems different than the ones that our companions have discovered.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you would know that, considering you haven't been looking at our companions, but...
It's a pretty route.
Wow.
A little closer.
It's very pretty.
It is incredibly pretty. Do you want me to take a look at it?
You know what? Sure, it's so pretty we should both appreciate it.
I
No,
don't know how
stop.
that happened. Just
With
take
advantage.
the 4. Just
Okay.
take the 4.
The 4?
Yeah.
Not familiar with this route.
I really appreciate that route.
So, Lucian and Thalia and Artis and Dragonbait, we'll address what happens to Artis and Dragonbait. But Lucia and Thalia, as you guys are picking through the bush, going through the berries, what is you guys' passive perception?
16.
My passive perception is also 16.
16. Okay. Well, I got good news and I've got bad news. What do you want to hear first?
Yes. What do we see?
Correct.
The good news is you are not surprised when a zombie comes lurching out of the bushes. The bad news is that there's a zombie that's coming lurching out of that's lurching out of the bushes.
Okay, there you go.
You guys see like coming as you guys finish collecting the berries, a very pallid, sickly hand darts out of the bush and begins to crawl out, and you see before you what must have been some adventurer at some point that has since fallen to a terrible fate. Their skin is pallid and sickly, and they almost have cloudy, milky eyes, and there's like plant-like growth around their neck and over part of their face that's kind of like a dark, like brackish green. Definitely not a healthy-looking plant. And they stand upward, and the stench they give off, I think the closest thing I can, just for their entire being, they look like they've been rotting out here in the heat and the humidity for a very long time. I think the best way to describe them would be hot, rotten bag of mayonnaise.
Ugh, gross. Ugh.
Yeah. So, with that being said, as you see one emerge from the bushes, so does another nearby. You see 2 of them in total nearby. So I would like you guys to not roll initiative. We're going to hold on to the same initiative we had from last session.
Does that include me?
Yay!
It does include you, I think. No, it doesn't. We'll add you.
No, because when I tried to roll initiative for Ileana last week, it just was like, no, it's not working for some reason. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that was great.
Yes.
Oh,
Well,
8.
let's go ahead and jump over and let me roll their initiative really quickly. But first off, let's get some sick beats in here.
Oh boy!
In the middle of the Chelton jungle, sudden dubstep.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like we're going to have to fight. Shout to all my lost boys! We rowdy!
God damn it.
Oh my god.
Drums incoming.
Oh boy!
Alright, so. Let me get these boys to appear on the map. These are not like any zombies you've ever seen before. Like, I mean, yes, they're clearly undead creatures, but they're not like just the standard rotten undead you've encountered here and there. there's something weird about that plant-like growth that is on their body, and you can't necessarily place it right now. Luckily, you're not surprised, so you don't get, you're not immediately attacked by these things. However, let me roll their initiative real quick. Initiative. Oh, wow, they rolled.
Oh, thank God.
Fucking 5, man. Okay.
Woohoo!
Cool.
Look at all those slow boys.
Look at all the slow boys. All right, so I will say that it's I mean, just because you guys are the two only reachable by there right now, Lucian, Thalia, and the zombies will go on this round, and then everyone else can act on the next round.
Awesome.
Okie dokie.
Yes.
Sounds like a plan.
Also, there's a handout for what these guys look like. In the handout, they're dwarves, but they're not both dwarves. They look like just random adventurers. Let me show you what they look like as you prepare to do your turns, which is Lucian would be first.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, not exactly surprised. Ooh, that is.
Oh, damn.
That definitely matches a spell that you put in my head, so thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cast Sacred Flame, kind of just as my god.
All right, go for it.
Excellent.
That's a DC 14 dex save. Which guy are you casting it on?
The one right in my face.
The one right in your face. Got it. Okay. So that's a dex save for that dude. Okay. Let's do it. Dex save, because they're great at this. 10. Cool. So he fails.
I think it rolled damage right away.
1 radiant damage. Okay, cool.
And I am actually probably gonna stay in.
Oops, my bad. I rolled the wrong stat page for him. Hold on. Sorry. That was a... It rolled a 14. Let me double check its stats because I pulled up the wrong one. This is not the creeper. These are the zombies. Okay, there it is. Hello. So that's okay, it still fails. But it fails because it's a 13, not a 14. And this guy will take 1 hit point. Got it. In which case, that his initiative roll would then be, because it would be higher because it different DC dexterity score. It was a 5, so that would be it would have an 8 dex. Sorry, initiative, not a 5. So it'll go after Ilyana because Ilyana, these things are slower than you.
Yay!
Because they don't have the greatest mobility.
That was fucking precious.
There we go. Okay, cool. So that's your turn. Thalia.
Thalia?
Wait, no, sorry. It's the zombie's turn, and then Thalia's turn. Well, one zombie's just gonna wander right up next to Thalia's business, and is gonna attack Thalia.
No!
So that's gonna be a slam attack.
Banana slammer!
Let him smash. Okay. That is a 16 to hit Thalia.
That just barely reaches my AC.
Okay. So that's 2 points of bludgeoning damage to Thalia as the zombie lurches forward and just slams its arms into Thalia and is all up in her business. Lucian, another one's gonna try to attack you.
Oh no.
This one is a natural 1. So as it comes lurching out of the bushes, its leg gets stuck on one of the roots of the bush, and it's like, and it has it's trying to pull its leg out, and then it just gives up and kind of falls forward pathetically.
Wow, is it prone now?
It's now prone.
Yay!
Yay!
Thalia.
All right, I am going to cast Flame Blade.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Basically, Thalia just whips out her hand and a scimitar of flame appears in the middle of it, so she's now on with that.
Oh boy.
No big deal.
Hashtag NBD. And she's just gonna stab the fucker who's prone.
Go for it. Roll an attack with advantage against the prone guy.
Alright. It's just a wisdom spell attack, so I'll just roll wisdom with advantage.
Okay, cool.
Unless that is...
Wait.
my spell attack bonus would be 6, so...
Yes, so you'd use that. Also, I believe being prone is an auto crit if you hit. Or is that... No, that's incapacitated. If you're incapacitated, it's auto crit. Yes. Prone is advantage, though, for melee attacks.
I'm just gonna do 1d20 plus 6 twice.
Absolutely.
Well then. Well then.
I would say that those hit.
Great. Alright, that's going to do 3d6 fire damage to
Nice. Go for it. So that's... Oh, 12 points of damage to him? Nice. Alright. Yeah, that's a heavy hitter. That's 12, so that's... yeah, nice. I had to do mental math with figures. Okay, great. You take the blade and stab it down through the zombie's midsection when it's just prone on the ground. As you retract the burning blade out of it, what flesh is not scorched, there's just like a kind of a sickly pus that just oozes out of their body. And there's also bits of plant matter also kind of are visible from within the body.
Oh no.
Alright.
You're gross.
That's your turn. Okie dokie. Well, as this is happening, for those of you on the east side, something else happens.
Oh,
While you guys can tell that Lucian and Thalia have been attacked by some zombies over yonder east, as you guys are getting ready to mobilize, you hear a startled yelp over to the south where Artis and Dragonbait were.
Oh, good.
And you see leaping out of the trees 2 15-foot-long snakes. Their scales currently looking like bark of the trees that they were of the nearby tree that they were hiding in. They leap to the ground, and one of them coils around. Actually, no, both of them, as they slither down the tree, they immediately coil around this tree down here. Let me put them on the map. Where did those boys go? Where's that letter? There's that letter. All right.
Oh, Jesus.
Well.
Oh, look at the baby. He's just going, eh.
Ah.
Hey, no, guys, this is a snake. Oh. Hey. Oh.
And also,
watch out for the snake.
For those of you who want a closer image of these boys, let me throw up the handout.
Oh boy, snakes! I want to see the noodles. Noodles.
I'm getting the noodles.
Horrifying noodles.
Where's that letter? There's that letter. Ta-da!
Aww.
I love it.
If they weren't 15 feet and trying to kill people,
so
I'd
cute.
figure
What's the better to hug you with, Candy? Thank you for the bits.
Thank you for the bits.
God damn it.
Oh, I forgot about that. That's beautiful.
God
It's
damn.
the weed number.
Oh
Excellent.
boy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Look at it,
filled
look
with
at it.
delight.
Look at
Alright,
it,
let me add these boys to the initiative order. That is, they got a 13.
Oh no.
Oh, good.
Oh no. How am I supposed to protect my people if I'm
Lucian,
so slow?
what's your dex score?
Freaking yummy.
It is. Do you want the modifier or the score?
Modifier.
0.
Okay, so they will go before you. Cool. Awesome. So yeah, they're currently wrapped around the nearby tree, staring down Artis and Dragonbait. With that in mind, let's go up to the top of the round with Ava.
Cool.
Two sources of trouble in your immediate vicinity.
Yeah, I know. I think. Okay, so I can move 40 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Come on, thingy, tell me. That is a little
55.
too far.
Yes.
Yep. And that's also a little too far.
Mm-hmm.
I guess she's gonna dash and try to get to the one she's more likely to be able to beat up. I don't think I have any bonus actions, which is unfortunate, but that's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, your bonus actions, I mean, you can do your key point stuff if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's true. We haven't done. Okay, yeah, fuck it. I'll just go for it. Okay. So.
You can always do Step of the Wind.
Stop giving me the thing, please. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I'm kind of.
No worries.
So she dash. I think. No, I didn't move. I gotta do the county thing. I'm super sleepy right now, and it's not helping with the math thing. I'm like, shit. Okay. I'm just gonna do the step of the wind thing. So that means I now get to dash as a bonus action, which is super fun.
Yes.
Which means I will definitely make it over to the snakes.
Get over to the snakes.
Get over to the snakes. Because I feel like those two magical fucks have probably got the zombie thing. They're probably gonna be okay.
You imagine so.
I don't trust these folks. Okay, so she go over there, and she's gonna beat one of them up. Probably she's just gonna hit him. Alright.
Go for it.
Quarterstaff. Okay. I just click on the thing, right? I just click on the quarterstaff?
Just click on the thing.
Correct.
Yeah, okay. Sorry. Stop the process. Bam!
Alright. 12 does not hit.
Boo!
You dash over, and with your quarterstaff, you give the snake a good thwap, and does not seem to pay attention to you as it gets ready. You can see like crouching and curling its body in the direction of Artis.
I'm good! R.I.P.
R.I.P. So, it's Dragonbait's turn. Dragonbait's going to decide to not be about any of this, and he's going to jump right in front of the line towards Artis, and he's going to attack the snake boy.
Oh, boy.
No, boy.
No, boy.
You didn't do anything wrong.
I don't want to attack. They're good noodles, but we gotta kill the good noodles.
Where did I put their... Where's
You must
Dragonbait?
slay the noodles.
You must slay the noodles.
There's
Give him a
Dragonbait.
good stab. Good stabby.
Yeah, stab him in the face. Okay. Dragonbait's gonna multi-attack. Two-handed, because why wouldn't he? First attack. Misses. Second attack. Hits. So he is going to deal 11 points of slashing damage to the Jakuli. Which is, that's how you pronounce their name. Don't be the DM who pronounced them as Jaculi in another game.
Oh.
Jacula.
Yeah. Make sure to pronounce it right, Canonicus.
Yes.
To Zoe. Go for it.
He misses his first swing. The first swing embeds itself into the tree, but Dragonbait's quick to pull it out and take a large gash through a large, like maybe 5-foot length of the snake's body, carves a deep gash into it. Dragonbait is not about this shit. Alright.
He's not taking your shit.
No, he is not. Mask, it is your turn.
Alright. I am going to use my bonus action to make an insight check on this Jakuli so that I'll have advantage on any attack I make against it in the future.
Mm-hmm.
As I scroll up to insight. Hey, it's Thalia! Don't you guys know I'm Thalia?
Yep.
Wow, excellent.
And then it has to roll deception against that.
Deception against that?
Deception against that.
Okay, the Jakuli? Okay.
The Jakuli.
Nice.
Yes, the snake has to fool me.
Yes. Because who won't be fooled by the snake boy?
Snake off.
I guess this is just a charisma check on the Jakuli's part. That is a -3.
Well,
-3.
I just stare down the Jakuli and it just makes a blep face.
Blep. Yes. Blep.
Blep.
Blem.
Oh, how could you hurt such an innocent baby?
Alright, now that it's blepping, I move over closer to here. And then aim the short bow at the damaged Jakuli.
Okay, do it.
Alright. That hits, I think.
I think.
That does hit, yes.
Alright.
Uh, 10.
Yeah,
Well...
17 total, actually, because...
17, okay.
Oh.
So you fire a bolt, and as the Jakuli is making a blep face, the bolt comes straight out, right through the snake's eyes, and pins its head to the tree.
No! I mean, good! Great!
That snake is
you
dead.
did it!
That snake is super dead now.
Yes. Seeing this turn, it's now the Jakuli's turn. Seeing this turn of events, the other Jakuli is going to uncoil itself from the tree and slither the fuck away.
Oh,
That is...
oh my god, that thing is fast.
That would be... Could get to about... It's gonna well, first of all, it's gonna slither away and make a stealth check. Now with advantage.
Oh
Wait,
my
it
God.
does have advantage. Okay, great. Is anyone's passive perception higher than 22?
Nope.
Okay, so as you see the Jakuli
Passive
slither
perception.
up the wall and continue up in this direction, you watch as its skin suddenly turns to the color and texture of the stone that makes up the terrace itself, before it just completely disappears out of sight and is gone.
Fancy.
Well,
Oh no.
oh shit.
There goes a fancy boy. His friend is dead.
It'll be fine. It's fine.
That's fine.
All right.
Don't worry about it.
Lucian, it's your turn.
Oh, right. I will. You know, I'm gonna. When I cast Sacred Flame the first time, did it be like normally effective?
It seems normally effective, it just seems that you just did a very low amount of damage to it. But it seemed like the spell had its normal effect on it.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to cast it again. Why not?
Alright, that's
on the same boy.
whiz save.
Why is
Oh my
it?
god.
No, deck save.
What the fuck? I need to. Yeah, it's a deck save 14.
Yeah.
I'm gonna restart roll 20 to reroll
Yeah.
my
Alright,
arch.
that's a 7, so it takes another point of damage.
That's so weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you need to drink the good dice juice.
Yes, the good dice juice is very important.
Alright, hold on.
Alright, it's
Wait a minute.
Azaka's turn now.
Oh,
Unless that's
yeah,
all you
okay.
want. Unless that's all you want to do on your turn.
That's it.
Okay, cool. Azaka's gonna do her thing now. Azaka's gonna whip out her longbow and take some pot shots at the two zombies. Cause she gets two attacks. Okay. That's a longbow. That is a 16 to hit. That hits. Hitting the one that you just hit, Lucian, for 8 points of damage. And then the other one that's attacking Thalia is going to get a hit for, let's see. Oh, that's a natural 1. She goes to string the bow, and as she fires, the arrow just rolls out of her control and just completely fumbles the pullback on the bowstring. Okay, so that being said, that's Azaka's turn. She's not going to move because there's no other threat. Okay, it's
Delicious. Let's have a look. Okay, Snake Boy is gone. It's only the zombies left to fight now, isn't it? How far
Yes.
away are they? Okay, I have movement speed of 60, so I'm gonna perch myself atop of this.
How do you have a
thing.
movement speed of 60?
Wait, oh wait, hold on. Is it 50 or 60?
It's 50.
50.
Fly.
50. Okay, and in that case, where's... yeah. Move myself. Just... yeah.
Okay.
And I had a plan, I don't remember if it will work. Give me a second. Do I know if these things are smart enough for vicious mockery to work? Because if so, I'm gonna give it a shot on.
I'd say make an intelligence check.
That's that one.
You believe that a zombie does not possess nearly enough intelligence for that spell to work.
Ooh. Okay, well, at this range, I don't think any of my other attacks would work without hurting everyone else. So, I guess Bardic Inspiration on Lucian.
Alrighty.
Thanks. I'm very inspired.
Cool. So that's a D6 on Bardic Inspiration. Artist's turn. He's gonna move up here to have a better angle.
Sorry,
You're
ignore
good.
that.
To a better angle on the zombies. Yep, he can get that guy, and he can get that guy. He's gonna fire some shots at them. Because artists don't mess around.
Yeah. Artists don't care. Artists is pretty badass.
Mm-hmm.
No, not the main villain's character sheet. Artist's character sheet.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Surprise, guys! I also hate those zombies.
First attack hits. Second attack. Hit, please. It does. Both attacks hit. So, first guy takes 5. Second guy takes 9. 9! That's going to be that number. And that's going to be that number. Good stuff. Okay, cool. That's Artist's turn. Ilyana, it's up to you.
What am I supposed to do? I don't have any ranged attacks.
I believe in you.
I'm all melee. God freaking son of a
This is why you invest in ranged attacks. Hey.
Well, Ileana's gonna know that and be really, really paranoid and anxious about it now for the rest of the time. But all she can really do, because she saw the snake go kind of leave this way, right?
Yeah.
I mean, and she can move 30 feet, I think. You can move your max and then be done, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I don't want her to be alone. Like she's all by herself.
Yeah. Run to Mask's side.
That's
Quick,
really
enter.
all I want her to do.
Enter enter the protective folds of my cloak, child.
Oh no, it's Morello shipping all over again!
Or,
Not like this.
or, funner idea. I can make Ileana really horribly irresponsible and go this way and try to look
If she
freaking
would do it, do it,
orchid.
man. If you want to do it, do it.
Oh,
If you want her to just take off, do it, man. It's up
she's
to you.
not one to take off.
All right, then. Hey, do what
Which
you
is
would
sad,
do.
so she's probably gonna run over to Mask because she doesn't she knows not to be by herself.
Okay,
You
good.
Stupid child.
All right. That's all you're gonna do? No magical things?
She's probably she can't do any magic. Well, actually,
That's not true. You're a paladin. You can do magic.
I know. I was just saying. I was about to be like, but I only have one person within the range for this one thing. Because there's one spell that I can cast. I just
Only
don't
one
know what
spell?
the range of it is.
You should have multiple spells.
I know, but no, it's just one that I'm thinking of.
Oh, okay.
Not that one. Is it this one? It's this one. Okay, what is the range of it? 30 feet! Haha! So I can! So I'm gonna bless these 3. Wait. Yeah, I can't. Wait.
You can.
I can't reach Ak, but I can reach Mask, Zaka, and Artis.
All right, you're gonna bless him.
I'm gonna bless them.
That's a D4 to saving
Bless your
throws, I
face.
believe.
Lessons.
I'm gonna get blessed.
All right, they are currently blessed, so that's a D4 to saving throws for the next minute. Okay, cool.
I'm going to just put it on there so that we all know.
Yes, thank you.
Bless your faces.
Thank you. It's the zombies now. Those boys are going to do this thing. This boy right here is going to stand up. And he's gonna stand up and he's gonna attack Lucian.
No!
That's a 19 to hit.
That's it.
All right, Lucian, you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Cool. And then the other one's gonna attack Thalia.
And Leona's like grabbing onto Mouse, like, ah, you need to do the things!
That's an 11 to.
Basically, like she's blessed him, and she's like, ah!
That misses.
That's actually
Okay. Good. Fantastic. All right, cool. Thalia, it's your turn.
All right. Does this particular zombie look the more injured than the one that attacked me?
It's definitely the most one. It's the one that's oozing the most pus.
All right. It's still muscle with something. I'm gonna flame blade.
Yes. All right, make the attack.
Oh, you're really mastering this Thalia character. I mean,
I can barely tell the difference
So
between you
that's
and
that's 9 to hit.
20 on deception.
Yeah.
Well, their AC was 9.
Wow. Nice. Okay. All
Wait, what
right.
does that mean?
It
That
means
means
he
I
hit.
hit.
Yay!
Armor class was 9.
Discord, get the hell out of the way of the chat box!
Yay, days.
So Thalia wait, no. That's 14? Okay. Does not destroy it, but damages the hell out of it. Nice. That's a really solid attack as the next flame blade spins around to attack. Was that the guy who was behind her or the guy that was Lucian's attacking?
This guy.
Oh, well then never mind. You destroy it.
Yay!
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 That one is gone.
All right. Thalia then turns to Lucian and says, "Are you hurt?"
It's nothing I can't handle.
If you insist.
Absolutely.
All right. And then she's going to just, I guess, keep facing down this zombie.
All right. Go for it. I need Ack, Lucian, and Thalia to make wisdom saving throws.
oh yay! My favorite sentence to hit you say.
Oh no. Wow.
Okay. Well, there's a very strong, musky smell in the air that assaults your nostrils, but you push past it.
Sorry.
Ava.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not turning around. I don't want to know. Absolutely not.
What the hell was that?
Don't.
Oh wait, sorry, D&D. What in the 9 hells was that?
There you go. Ava, it's your turn.
Dante's 7th circle.
Well, I've already dashed once to ill effect. I guess I'm just gonna kind of start moving toward the shit that's going down.
Okay,
like
okay.
you do.
Like you do.
Like you do. I mean, she tried to run as far as she could, so.
I mean, you can do
Oh
your
my God,
you
stop.
can take a full action to dash if you want.
I guess that's what she gonna
So
do.
that's 80 feet, I believe.
Yes, it is.
All right.
Holy shit.
Remember
She
that.
fast.
Remember that climbing the wall counts as 10 feet. Jumping down does
Okay.
not, but climbing it does.
Well,
There you
I
go.
guess, yeah. So I guess honestly, she probably wouldn't. So she'd probably make it about here.
There. Yep, she can make it there.
Okay.
I'm
She
sorry.
run.
That kind of distance, all I can imagine is Ava just transforming into some like Hammond from
Yes.
Overwatch.
Just rolls up in her
Like,
shell and
kind
just.
of wrecking ball kind of situation.
Looks like I gotta go there. Together we can show what we can do. You next to me and I'm next to you.
Oh my
you
God.
you made Alex do it. God damn it. All right.
No one makes me do anything. I do it at my own volition and put away.
Yes, naturally.
Do an excellent job of it.
Dragonbait can make it there in a full dash right behind Ava. Mask.
Woo!
Mask, let's see. I cannot make it up there. Unless I dashed.
Mhm.
In which case I could make it.
I mean, you can as a
There.
bonus action.
I can as a bonus action. could I still hit this guy from over here?
That guy right there? Yes, because you can see him from. You can definitely see him from there. Without provoking cover.
Yeah. Then I am good where I am. I am going to use inquisitive fighting, or insightful fighting, pardon me, to try and see if I can understand the zombie's fighting style and see if it can deceive me.
Okay. Go for it.
Nat 1.
Okay,
Wow.
18. Against 14.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
The
a
zombie tried its best.
It has a
It's
minus
close
4 charisma, so it rolled a natural 18.
Oh
Alright.
my god.
So it
Oh,
was
wow.
it was feeling particularly charismatic today. Yep. So what do you get from that mask?
I get sneak attack
Right.
on any roll I
Got
make
it.
against it.
Right on. Was that a bonus action or a full action?
That's a bonus action.
Right on. Then you still have your attack. That hits.
All right.
So
8 total.
8 total. Got it. Good. All right. Yeah, it's looking pretty rough. Oh, excuse me, Lucian.
Yep. In frustration, I am going to take out my mace instead, move over here, and smack it in the stupid zombie head.
Go for it.
Remember how you have that delicious bardic inspiration? Not
I
sure what
do.
that does.
Do I get add because I'm flanking it?
That's yeah. You'd have to be here to flank it.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Yeah.
I can just move over there instead.
Yes, you can.
I will do so.
All right.
I'm going to roll a 1d6 and
There you
add
go.
my bardic inspiration to that 8.
There you go.
What the hell?
All right. So you hit it. Roll damage.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Hey, if ever there's a time to use it, man.
Oh my god.
Oh damn.
Wait,
What is
Alright.
wrong with your
how do
rolls?
I get no, I don't even. Whatever.
Sorry,
That's
kiddo.
fine.
Sorry, kiddo. Looks like the ones are in your fate today. All right.
Apparently.
So.
I
Nothing
made the saving
personnel,
throw,
kid.
Mm-hmm.
I made the saving throw.
Personnel
That's what
kid.
matters. So yeah, I guess, yeah. That's
Alright.
my turn.
Can Azaka hit from here? Yeah, she
I
can.
just want to say I love that entire situation. Just fucking Lucian rolls up, is about to hit, and like, nah, this isn't the right position. Moves around a little bit, and then just fucking weakly thwarts
Yep.
it.
That is
Yeah.
a.
For those of you who are having mace problems, try mace Viagra.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Niagara is always.
God, I can't make it anywhere.
All right.
Okay. Some people just can't hit as much as they used to in their
As you lightly thwack it, 2 arrows come flying out from Azaka's bow, both pelting into the zombie, and it goes limp.
Oh damn.
Ew.
Is your zombie limp?
Stop!
Stop.
I'm just gonna like kind of plunge the head of my mace down into the ground. Just today is not my day, apparently.
Okay.
Yes, we're fine.
I'm fine.
Hold on, let me play a song for you to cheer up. Sure. That sounds like a good
Or
one.
I'm
It's the song played on the world's saddest song and the world's smallest violin.
Well, this has been an exciting 15 minutes in this garden. Let's leave.
But
No,
we
we
haven't
have
done the orchid.
Wow.
Yeah, let's go. Let us go. Let us go. This is ridiculous.
Where are we going?
We haven't done the orchid though.
Up the stairs.
To search the rest of the garden.
That's
enough.
not.
Wait,
Fair
what
enough.
is this?
That is it's a squarish structure with closed doors.
I am going to approach it. My curiosity has been piqued.
All right, make a hey, Ack and Lucian and Thalia, make wisdom saving throws.
Oh boy!
Well, I already made one.
Too bad. You get to make one again.
Wait, that was a wisdom check.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, saving.
So make
Well,
a
the
save,
same rule
please.
applies.
There we go.
There they go.
Alex, the same rule would apply. You just need to change what modifier was added to it, if anything.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That is 15, 20. So, what did Thalia roll total?
14.
Okay. As Ack and Lucian head over to that structure, Thalia, this tree over here, it's a very pretty flower on it.
Oh,
Very small yellow flower. Lucian and Ack, you guys approach. It is just a pair of stone doors that are currently shut. That no other real features on this structure that you can make out. So it seems.
Yeah,
Thalia,
I'll call that out to the rest.
do you want to start
Be
moving
like,
closer
hey,
to
there are
this
doors
that
in
tree?
the
Wait a second. Wait a fucking second.
Oh,
I was on Matt's character sheet rolling that wisdom save and wisdom throw. God damn it.
Oh, no.
it says Thalia, but okay, I'll trust you.
Because Thalia's wisdom save would have been 6 instead of
Oh, do you want to just add three to the roll you made?
So for a total of
3. So for a total of 17?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind, Thalia. You don't want to move toward that tree.
Alright.
Don't do that to me!
Fuck that tree in particular.
You know, I have a weird sense to just fuck up that tree real quick. Anyone
There's a
else?
very pretty yellow flower on a vine that's wrapped around that tree, but it doesn't.
I do still have a blade that is made of fire.
Yes, you do, but I mean, other than it being pretty, you don't feel any sort of allure towards it right now.
Phew.
Maybe
Are
let's
you
not
sure?
get any closer to it.
Are you sure you guys want to go to that door by yourselves?
Because 3 of us are by ourselves.
She just like gestures at the zombies that just popped out.
I mean, she's right.
And we
Well,
took care
it's a point of interest. If you all want to come over here and take a look, I'm not stopping you. But actually, all things considered, maybe not. Maybe let's search the rest of the garden first. And I'm just gonna like eye that yellow flower, because I assume I felt the tug of it trying to like
Yes.
lure me over, and I don't trust the others to be able to resist so much.
So at the doors over here, as I'll move the camera on roll 20. Yeah, it's just stone doors.
No carvings, no markings.
Nope, simple stone doors. If there were carvings on them, they've since like weathered away.
Just out of curiosity, I'm gonna push on them, not to like open them, but to see if they could potentially be opened.
Okay. I mean, they give a little bit. Doesn't seem to be locked.
You know, maybe put a pin in this. What do you two think?
Yeah, I agree.
Sounds fine to me.
Alright. Well, with that, I guess I'll walk back on over to the west side, over to the northern stairs.
Sure thing.
Leanna's keeping an eye, like, please. I don't like not being able to see them.
So, where to?
Northern stairs?
Yes, the
Yeah.
stairs are right up here.
Stairs!
Also, can I get an official marching order?
I'll go first! I pick it!
Right behind.
Yes!
Yeah, send Ileana in first.
You can also,
Yeah,
you
I'm
can,
not
if
feeling too
you don't
hot.
have to do this single file, by the way. If you want to double up, you can, but just let me know.
Wait. Who's hurt? Who's hurt?
No, it's fine.
Yes! You said you weren't feeling good!
Take care of myself. Leave it in case somebody actually is about to die. I'm not
Azaka
gonna
takes
take
up the
anyone
rear.
Just by standing here, and I'm in the back, so it's fine. Go ahead. All right.
Okay. So Ileana, I'll be next to Ileana.
Or did
Okay.
Max say he was gonna go next to her?
Well,
I know
he
that
said he
next
was
to her.
behind her. I mean, unless he wants
Oh,
to go
okay.
next to her.
I don't mind. Oh, sorry, that was me.
All right. Well, up ahead, the stairways go up into a very colorful garden. If Roll20 will cooperate and pull up the handout, there it is. Okay, so now I can read this. Ilyana, you walk inside.
Well, I'm gonna probably. I was like, I'm gonna go in. Wait.
Wait, everything here wants to kill us.
Wait a minute. Yeah.
Let somebody
Like,
come.
looking at the garden. Can I like investigate stuff in the garden? Like look
Sure,
at some
make
of the flowers
a perception check.
Because if we're looking for a specific flower, then I'm just gonna be trying to.
Sure,
look for
make a
that.
perception check.
Yeah.
Yay! I'm horrible at this.
Well, I'll tell you this. The plants in this enclosed garden are like nothing you've ever seen. Their shapes are fantastic, and their colors are like gems sparkling in the sun. The wall it is enclosed by a 5-foot-high wall, and this strangely beautiful garden imparts a sense of serenity. There's also messages that are deeply scratched into the wall.
Ooh, what are the carvings say?
Uh,
Not making out.
Do you want to go up close and read it?
Yes.
Okay. This is, yeah, it's on this back wall here.
Okay. Gotta make my way over there.
Okay. You go there. It is in a, well, you would actually be there.
Oh, I just hopped in.
No, it's written on the inside of the place.
Oh.
You're going under this arch, not along this top wall.
Oh. Okay, that makes sense now.
Mm.
Thank you.
Yep. So you're going up to read
I
it.
was confused. Yep.
Okay. You go up and you look at the whatever scratched in there, and it's not in a language that you can read. It's like it looks like some kind of cuneiform.
Kinea? Okay, so what does that mean? I'm not D&D.
No, cuneiform, as in, is a language of like it's like a lot of like line-based shapes. It's like the language of Sumeria. It's a very old language. Also, Ilyana, is Ilyana the only one in here right now?
I think Ava followed her.
Who is inside the garden right now?
Ava would follow Ileana because she wants to have her back.
So you're inside the garden.
I could be hovering over like here, actually, because he's
Oh, he's flying? Yeah, that's
Perching
a
on
good
the wall.
idea.
Perching on the wall.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Mask is staying back to make sure that they don't fucking die.
Sure.
Beautiful gargoyle.
Sure.
Gargoyle.
Sure.
I did roll perception.
Yeah.
Well,
I got
I need
14.
you both to make a Constitution saving throw.
Cool.
Ooh, pardon me.
Not Ack. Ack, you don't need to.
Not, yeah,
Oh.
Ack's not in there, so.
Oh, alright then, well.
Fuck.
Can I give Ileana my roll?
Nope.
No. So,
Nope, give it to
Ava,
me.
as you look around and you don't see anything other than all these colorful flowers. It's really hard to discern individual things. Ilyana, as you look around, I mean, these flowers smell very nice, but you're starting to feel a little lightheaded. And Ilyana, rather Ava, you watch as Ilyana falls unconscious.
Ava catches her. Nope. Oh, no. Okay, well, this was a bad idea. Right, okay, let's go back. This is a bad idea.
Hey, Ava?
Yes?
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Again?
Yep. Okay. As you turn and are beginning to pull drag Ileana out of there, you pass by a flower where an orange blossom on it kind of emits this faint cloud of nectar against you, and you feel lightheaded for a second, but you push past it. And would you like to continue?
Drag me out. Drag me out.
Yeah, I'm dragging Ileana out.
Well, as you drag it out, all right, great. Well, you see that that orange blossom is part of a 3-blossom flower that, as you begin dragging away, even though you push off the effect of whatever it just sprayed you with, suddenly a yellow flower on it. I need you, Ava, to make a dex save.
Great, cool.
All right, it sprays a sap at you, and you quickly duck out of the way, and you watch as it sprays up against the nearby stone wall. It sizzles a bit.
Shit.
Lastly, the red blossom is going to
God.
lash out and attack you.
Alright.
Oh, why did it? It's an 18 to hit.
God damn it, that just hits.
Alright, you just dodge it when the red blossom wraps itself around you. You feel thorns poking into you. You are going to take, hold on. 1d4 of piercing damage, plus 2d4 poison damage.
Plus 2d4 poison damage.
So you take a total of 7 damage as this red blossom suddenly grabs you.
Oh, good. My HP is 13, but I feel like that's not right because I don't think did I take damage last fight? I don't remember.
No, I just don't think you ever heal.
Okay,
marked
yeah,
up what your
I
hit
must
points
not
was.
have. Okay, so I got 7 damage then. All right, that puts me at 16. Cool. Good. This is a good day. I'm having a good fucking day.
Let's for those of you sitting outside the garden and Ack, you can see that these 3 flower frond is attacking your companion and holding her tight. And we're gonna take our break real quick.
Okay.
Oh shit! All right.
Oh my gotchas!
And we'll be back in like a couple minutes with combat.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I love
boy.
Stay tuned, everybody. We will be right back. See you soon.
Hooray.
Great.
Welcome back, everybody. We're jumping right into combat as Ava and Ilyana have been attacked by some tri-flower fronds, which you can see what they look like. Yep, it's great. So that first tri-flower frond went first. You watch as from the garden, 2 more will look like of the same plant, the tri-flowers, just kind of very slowly move 5 feet closer towards you guys, and that's their whole turn. Ava, it's your turn. You are grappled. You can try to escape as an action. Alright. Athletics if you're proficient, or... athletics if you're proficient. Or acrobatics, whichever one. You struggle and you struggle, but it's holding you tight. You can feel the poison coursing through your veins as its thorns are just digging into your flesh as they wrap around you. Yep. But never fear, Dragonbait's going to rush to your aid. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can get under the arch. Well, what does it say here? Yeah. Hold on. Why? I clicked unmute. Why, Streamlabs? Why did you unmute Discord? Remute Discord. Alright, so you guys can hear them now. Alright, cool.
Hello, everybody.
Alright, so Ava failed her attempt to escape the tri-flower frond. Dragonbait is going to come... You know what? Yeah, he can't really do anything else. So he is just going to, full dash right into the thick of it. Because Dragonbait is a hero. He's just going to run right into the thick of the plants.
Dragonbait's the hero we all deserve.
Exactly.
It's true.
And that's his full turn, though. Mask.
Alright. I am going to try and be stealthy and hide from the Triffids. Because they are totally Triffids. I will hear no other explanation.
Make a stealth check. Okay, you're fairly certain the plants don't see you.
Alright. I'm gonna shoot the one that's holding Thalia. Oh wait, not Thalia. Ava.
Yes, go for it. That is a... You got advantage on that?
Because I'm stealthy, I'm hidden.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Duh. Yes, you hit. So roll damage.
Alright. As I will as soon as Discord notifications go away.
Yes. All right. With a single shot, you just rip through the central stem of the plant and reduce it to just frayed bits of flower. And it is no longer holding... it's no longer holding Ava, and it is deceased.
Yay!
Lucian.
I'm probably going to move into range, and I'll try to help Dragon Bait out. I'm going to, once more, third time's the charm, cast Sacred Flame on the northernmost one.
Alright, go for it. That's a deck save on their part? Okay.
Oh my god! More than 1 damage on Sacred Flame!
Dang.
If it hits.
That is a deck save of 2.
Radiant damage to the North Boy.
Alright. You deal damage to the North Boy. Alright, it's Azaka. Azaka just hears commotion and she goes, "Are you okay?"
No!
You're fine. And then she's just gonna walk 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45,
30 feet to the nearest wall.
50, 55, 60. She's gonna just run right in there. And is just gonna attack. No, she's not useless. She's just gonna multi-attack that Triflower with a scimitar. 4 slashing damage. Yeah, kills that one. With 2 quick swipes from her scimitar, she just completely landscapes that one into submission. Alright. Ah!
Okay,
Proved it.
fucking... Okay, when in spells and stuff, when it says it affects creatures within a certain radius, does that mean everyone, or are players not involved in creatures?
What's the spell?
Sleep.
That is people of your choosing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, is it worth it now? I was gonna be like really heroic and make everyone sleep and rescue Liana. Well, it's got the red circle a bit before the name. Is that something I can just use indefinitely, or is that something that I have to fucking...
That means it's prepared.
It's prepared, okay.
So yeah, you can just use it. Yeah, not indefinitely, but it's a spell you can just use.
Oh yeah, spell slots and stuff. Okay, yeah, fuck it, I'm
gonna try to make the plant fall asleep?
No, I'm gonna try and make the plant fall asleep, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you just need to roll 5d8.
5d8. Boom. That was a beautiful animation.
Okay, great. Well, you sing a sweet lullaby. And you watch as that northernmost boy, the flowers just slowly droop downward and no longer seems active.
Ah, good. I'll take this chance to just swoop down, grab Ileana, and swoop the fuck away. So, like, yeah.
Now, it seems the threat is gone, as that last plant has fallen asleep. It cannot be woken up until either it takes damage or someone uses an action to wake it up. Intentionally wake it up.
As we've all learned from Mario 64, tiptoe around it and don't make the lullaby stop. It's gonna be fine.
What's the Mario 64?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, it's fine.
Well, that was an experience I would like to never repeat. Okay.
That was terrible. I hated it.
We can take the opportunity to search around here more, or at least go to the next terrace.
Yeah, let's do that. We may as well make this whole clusterfuck worth it.
Well, they do that. What is there to do to wake up Ileana?
Well, Ileana seems to be out cold. What do you want to try doing?
Not sure. I don't think I...
Who's... let me just ask. Who's in the garden? I just want to see... Has anyone moved? I want to know where your current positions are, just so I can have that frame of reference.
Archway.
We're in the archway?
Yeah, I'm asking Luciana over in the archway. Our guide, I keep forgetting her name. And Dragon
Azaka.
Boy. Azaka, thank you.
You guys are in the garden?
Boy are in the garden.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
Can I cast suggestion on Ileana to wake the fuck up?
It doesn't work like that.
No, I know.
They have to be
I
able
know,
to. They
I'm
have to
trying
be able
think of
to.
things.
Yeah. What do you? What? Hey man, how do you want to try waking her up?
I don't know. I'll whisper deep into her ear. Dahlia's crying.
I'm very sad. I'm very concerned. I really want you to wake up.
No effect, seemingly.
Fuck it.
Aww.
Okay, what if I just... Well, what instrument do I have? I keep forgetting what instrument I currently have. Wait, okay. What if I just do, like, this really strong, like, AC/DC kind of just hard as fuck strum on my lute, like, right into Ileana's ear?
Make a performance check.
Performance check. Boom.
You strum loud and hard, and it echoes throughout the garden, but doesn't wake Ileana.
Motherfucker. Well, guess I'm carrying Ileana then. I lump the Illy on my back and just carry her for the remainder of until she wakes the fuck up.
Okay.
Well, this is fine.
Hey, Ava, I need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
Jesus fuck.
Fuck.
20.
Okay. And the Zaka rolled high too. And how about Dragon Bait? Dragon Bait's fate.
Don't tell me there are more of these fucking things.
Sure is fine.
Con save.
Hey guys, why don't you get out of the fucking garden?
Okay.
Yeah.
As you guys moving out, Ava, you watch, and Azaka, you guys seem fine, but Dragonbait, he just kind of like his head like lulls for a second, like he like wipes the air in front of him and like sputters, and then just shakes his head off, and just continues to follow you guys. Are you guys leaving the garden? Where are you guys going, rather?
I think we're gonna. Well, here, I guess we could move. We could try to move forward and get over to the other stairs.
Okay.
Try and just climb the wall and not go through this.
Yeah.
People out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fly Ileana.
Yeah, we're going up the wall. Fuck that wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck that garden and the horse it rode in on.
Dragonbait's looking around, like he's really happy, and the air smells of lemons as he's just kind of like looking around in the garden. Up ahead, you can see that there's another garden, like the one you guys just left to the north, full of the same kind of very colorful, exotic-looking plants. There's also a large dome structure to the north with closed bronze doors up there, as well as this central, larger temple structure. That has another set of doors that are closed, and they are stone doors.
Ooh. Well,
Maybe pass on the second garden for now at least.
How about we avoid that while we can?
yeah.
Well, I would personally suggest giving this thing a shot at the center of the whole place. Seems
Yeah.
important.
I would personally suggest waiting for Ileana to wake up, but that's just me.
Well, we don't know how
Azaka
long this
says-
takes, unfortunately.
Asaka says, "Can I see the girl?"
Of course.
All right. She like gives Ileana a very long, hard look over, stares at her, rubs her hands together, cracks her knuckles, and she says, "I've seen this before. I know it will work to wake up." Whap! She just slaps Ileana hard across the face.
Oh no!
Ileana takes what is Azaka's strength? Hold on.
Oh no.
Hey.
Azaka, you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage, and you're also woken up by this hard slap to the face.
Ava immediately reacts like she's going to punch Azaka and then stops just like,
Ah!
Ow!
Azaka looks down at you, Ileana, and she says, "Are you okay, child?"
Well, now, no!
Welcome back to the world of the living.
She laughs, and then, like, very gently, with her other hand, pats your not slapped cheek very lightly, and she says, "You do good, you do good." Get up. You're all right.
So how much damage did you take from that?
4 points of damage.
Oh, baby.
Ileana like sort of blinks, and then she realizes what the heck happened, and she looks back like, what just happened? She like looks over at Alva like, oh my gosh.
You're okay. You're okay. You fell asleep. We got attacked by some stupid flowers, but you're fine. Everything's fine, except for your cheek. What the fuck?
Is there any other way you could have done that, or is that just the easiest?
You know, I think that was easily the best choice that we could have made.
I mean, it worked, so...
It worked, but
It
still.
looks a little relieved, but she's also looking a little bit upsetty biscuity.
Oh.
Okay. I really want to. You know what? No, I'm not even gonna. I won't. Just on the off chance to fuck this up, I'll just leave it.
Please
Okay.
don't punch our guide.
I wasn't gonna punch her. I was gonna cast prestidigitation and just fucking have some kind of foul odor besmirch the fingers here.
But for some quick DM narration, by the way, now that you're up at this higher level and you can kind of see this ruined palace structure here at the top a bit better, you can make out that traces of gold-colored plaster still cling to the top dome in some few spots. But everywhere else you see old weathered bricks, more than a few of which have fallen through. The larger-than-life-sized elephant carvings and the graceful towering spire are still magnificent sights, even if their glory is dimmed by time and decay, as well as these closed stone doors.
I am gonna take.
Oh,
this
sorry,
opportunity
they're
to
iron
summon
doors, my
something
bad.
close.
Iron doors.
Iron doors.
Very
I'm gonna
rusty
take
looking
this
iron
delicious
doors.
opportunity while I'm nice and close to use this tasty little thing I have and just kind of see what the fuck I can get from this whole
Of
thing.
course, historical knowledge.
I understand.
Yeah. So looking around, finally get to use this, man. I'm so happy. You look around, and definitely the original purpose of this whole place was some sort of garden, obviously. A garden of royal variety. Clearly not a place meant as a singular palatial structure, not like the seat of any kingdom or anything, or not like a temple devoted to a god, but definitely a bit of a vanity project. This is a very beautiful, gorgeous testament to, exotic beauty from what you've seen so far on the exterior. It is definitely human in origin, and probably follows along with some of the ancient... oh, hey, thanks for the follow. Follows along with some of the ancient Chilton cultures.
Well, that's neat.
Also, you can kind of tell that the gold leaf on the dome is kind of worthless. It's mostly flaked away, and what little is there is not even worth probably a gold piece.
I feel like Ileana. I'm sorry.
Oh no. They say thing. They just
I was
assume
gonna
that I
say-
relay all that information.
Oh, okay. Cool. Relaying all the information. Ileana's probably just gonna like shake her head very aggressively, but then like continue forward. Like she's determined now to make sure that she actually does something important.
Yeah. And then to the south of you guys, along the large elevated terrace that you guys are currently on, ends at a large bell-shaped dome of sculpted stone that rises up from the upper walkway. This one's beginning to crumble from age, but otherwise nothing significant that you can see from this vantage point. That's to the south. Then you have these two structures. The one to the north with the bronze doors, and then the one to the west with the iron doors. The very rusty-looking iron doors.
Well, before we go into any buildings, I'd like to just go back to this level, and in particular, I want to see kind of like what if more of those plants are down in the garden section.
Make a perception check. You can't see anymore. It's hard to tell with all the cluster of plant life in there, you get the idea that anything that's, that is not making itself known is impossible to see in the cluster of plants down there. So it's hard to say. There could be, but you're not sure. So,
Right.
what are you guys doing?
So, these doors are nice and weathered, yes?
Oh, super rusty.
I'm really terrible with names. What's the guy's name again?
Artis?
No, our guide.
Oh, Azaka.
Azaka. Fuck, why do I keep forgetting that? Okay, I call over to Azaka. Hey, Azaka!
Yeah?
I can hear boars behind this door.
Why do I feel like you're fucking with me? She kind of walks over.
One second.
She looks at the iron door.
No. There are really a shit ton of boars behind her.
Well, let me roll an insight check on her part.
What are you doing?
Wait, no, sorry, wrong one. This is wisdom. She says, she narrows her eyes at you, and she says, well, it's worth taking a look. Might as well. She walks over.
Oh my god.
She walks over the doors and pushes on them. They're rusted shut. Okay. She cracks her knuckles. I can force it open if you want.
Are we sure this is a good idea?
Well, she's
I'm
the
thinking maybe
strongest
this
of us,
isn't a good idea.
Anyone want to help me open the door? Or we can just leave it well alone.
I was kind of just hoping that out of sheer boar-related motivation, she just crashed the doors open.
It was worth a shot.
It was worth a shot.
Get advantage for hating boars.
Is it really
Purely 'cause I
hating
think she's
boars
the
or
strongest.
liking them?
I think it'd be liking them.
Liking the taste.
Yeah.
Well,
The
maybe,
smell of dead boar in the morning. Reminds me of dead boars.
I don't know, do we want to maybe take a look at the northern, smaller dome first?
I would say we should go from the south upward, but that's just me.
Well, in that case, that would be this, so might as well give her a hand.
I was talking about the bell-shaped dome, but whatever.
Oh, I didn't realize there was an entrance on that, but yeah. I guess down south, let's investigate.
Question for the DM.
Yes. Answer potentially.
Can I make any kind of roll that would help me determine what the fuck happened to me with plants?
Make make a nature check.
Great. I know nothing. Oh, not that much nothing.
Well,
You know something, Jon Snow.
You know something.
Hooray!
I can actually tell you. I think.
Ooh.
Let me double check what it says here. I think you got to roll something. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, sorry. Oh yeah. Are you proficient in nature?
Nope.
Are you proficient in medicine?
Nope.
Okay. Well, you have no idea what the exact details were. Probably, but to your knowledge, I don't know. From what you recall, was those fumes hit you hard and you knocked you unconscious. Maybe those flowers are, I don't know, potent like that. Also, it's worth noting, Ileana, you feel great.
Oh,
Like,
do I?
like ever since you woke back up, like yeah, other than like the pain of the slap Azaka gave you, like this place is beautiful. Like the colors are vibrant, and despite the crumbling stonework, everything just here is really pretty.
Ah, this is just gorgeous. It walks over to. I want to observe the flowers.
Oh no, Ileana.
Don't fall in.
Well, yeah, I mean, you observe them, and they're very, very pretty.
They're so pretty.
Just everything in general. Nothing, no specific allure towards anything, but just everything in this garden is just so pretty. You just feel great.
Are you sure we have to walk around? Are we walking around everywhere? Because, oh, that's going to make me so happy. I'm so excited. She's like holding her hands to her face like,
Ileana, are you okay?
As much as
I
I'd
feel
love being a
great. She like
tourist,
holds her shoulders.
Ileana, you know I love you, but I think you're getting a bit too into this.
Are you
There's
feeling
no
at all
such thing as
hungry?
being too into something as wonderful as this, right?
I feel like we
I'm
should be
gonna-
concerned.
Eat a Snickers.
Phil, we're not sponsored. Shut up.
Sponsor us.
Yes.
And then you hear down south, Ileana, I hear the prettiest flowers are over here.
Just probably she starts skipping over there like la 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 la.
Oh my god, that's the cutest image.
She like goes over to the mask, like, where are they?
Somewhere right by the dome down south, a couple scrolls down if you see where I'm pinging.
Let's go! She like goes over here and like, is this enough space for me to just hop the freaking thing?
Yeah, you can just hop it easily.
Yay! She hops it.
Leaps over it.
Yeah,
go.
right behind her.
Okay.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I want to go there, but I have some concerns.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it now. Ak is hovering like 5 feet above. Just saying that. A good 5-10 feet above everyone else. Just kind of observing this madness.
She's just gonna keep going. So wait,
Okay.
where? She's like looking around the mask. Where?
Well, you see, now you're looking
this is
around.
pretty.
Bell-shaped dome of sculpted stone earth rises up from the end of this walkway. So it's crumbling from age a bit, but yeah, it's a neat little structure. I have a question. Who is the tallest member in the party?
Lucian?
Let me double check my height.
I mean, I guess technically Ak right now. 'Cause he's
Yeah,
from, like,
technically it would
10
be
feet.
Ak. Yeah.
I mean,
He's
like,
flying.
actual, like, standing height. Who's the tallest?
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So I think it would be me.
How tall are you? 5'9"?
That is tied with mask.
Okay. Is anyone taller than 5'9"?
No, Ileana's small.
Yeah, same. Ak's very small.
Okay.
That was pretty small.
Yeah, Dolly is 5'8", so.
Let me double check something real quick. How tall
Okay,
is this?
I imagine Mask is wearing like high heels or something like that because he's that kind of guy. So
Oh my God.
When he was
Azaka's.
giving fashion tips in the Temple of
I
Sun,
mean-
they hooked him up.
According to the artwork, Mask is the tall one, but he probably is just wearing heels because he's 5'9".
Okay.
He's wearing stilettos. Don't judge him.
So,
Work it.
yeah, I mean, so far, none of y'all really see anything.
Is there a way to? Well, you said it's crumbling. There's some handholds and footholds, I presume.
Am I able? Sorry, am I able to use my historical knowledge to just discern what the fuck this is? Or
It's this. It applies to the same thing. It's like a statue, just like a decorative structure.
okay, so unless anyone has any issues with that, Ak will hover just like a teeny bit more, a teeny bit higher to get a nice little vantage point on
I want to see what it is.
all of this. Okay, I'll grab Ileana and do the same then.
Yay!
Bring him nice and high. Oh fuck, I don't like that. I don't
Stop
like that.
metagaming.
Natural 20.
Stop metagaming.
Okay.
Okay, so
I'm
who
not-
has
okay.
who has a passive perception of 13 and higher?
Me.
I've got
I have a
passive.
lot passive.
I have 16.
Is
Mask
anyone?
has passive perception 17.
So wait.
Talia 16.
It's
Remind
anyone?
me what passive is again? Or
It's
like
your.
the-
It's 10 plus your wisdom
Oh.
modifier. Yeah, thank you. Who is higher than a 17 for mask? Who's higher than a 16?
I am 16.
Okay. Well, for those of you who have a 13 or higher, for anyone between 13 and 16, you see one thing. For anyone who's 17 or higher, you see two things. You see what looks like two very small shapes peeking out from like just random little holds in the dome structure. And for those they peek out and it looks like they're just crouched from like behind little footholds, just peering out at your group, not really making any effort to like move once you notice them, but they are very tiny. They are about where did I put that handout? Where did you go? Come back to me. I miss you. Your mother and I miss you. Let's see. God, where did you go? Come back to me.
I'm sorry. I'm loving Hi.
Yeah.
Hi,
Um,
Ileana.
Hi,
Hi,
Ileana.
While this is going on, Cammy, I need Ileana to make a strength check while I do,
Okay.
because I'm hoping it's both the fuck out of there.
That's a natural 20 on Axe part. All right, so
Oh, I did save. Sorry.
just
Yep, it's the same. You're coming with me. Yeah, you must be.
So you see two small 6-inch creatures peeking out, 6-inch tall creatures peeking out from the structure at your group. They have, they kind of resemble 6-inch tall dolls almost, but like not like a rag doll or a child's toy, but like they have like spindly black limbs, gleaming white masks, and wild hair. Well, they look like this.
Oh!
I'm sorry, Mask. You have to adopt them. That's the rules.
I don't make the rules, Sweaty.
Wait, what's wrong? What? She looks like she's like close to heartbreak. Like, what happened?
No, I'm just holding Ileana like super tight because these things are freaking me out. I'm having nightmares. These things are bringing things back.
Now that you guys notice them, one of them like jumps a little bit and then just ducks behind the rocks out of the sight, while another one just doesn't seem to mind it and actually disappears behind the barrier and then reemerges right at the very foot of the statue. A second
Wait,
later.
do I see it now?
Yes.
I want to see it.
I'm gonna nudge Azaka.
She's gonna start fidgeting.
And I'm gonna ask if this is trouble.
That's Izaka is a little dumbfounded and she says, "That's a chewinga. I've never actually."
Thalia is just kind of vibrating because she remembers being told about chewingas.
Yes.
I wanted to break free.
Azaka is just like, I've read about them, I've heard about them, I've never actually seen one. And the little chewinga is going to walk up towards Azaka and very kind of just like looks up at her. This 6-inch tall little nature spirit staring up at a 6-foot tall Chilton warrior, just like tugs on like the leather of her boot for a second, and Azaka suddenly perks up and she's, oh, that's interesting. And like she looks at her hands and like looks down at the chewinga and goes, thank you, I appreciate that. And the chewinga just like nods and then just kind of like stares at all of you. Its mask kind of looks vaguely like kind of like it's like a white ovular mask with black designs that kind of resemble a bird.
Matt is just like slowly, carefully taking it in, like finding a kindred spirit in this tiny little thing and its adorableness.
Hey, a DM, can I try and convince Act to put me down with puppy dog eyes?
You can roleplay it. You can roleplay it.
Act, please put me down. I want to see what it is.
Okay, but don't get too close, okay? Stay,
Okay.
Stay next. Don't go any further than Mask.
Fine.
Promise.
Fine.
Pinky promise.
Fine.
Do you have a pinky?
Yes, I have a pinky.
Oh my god.
I want to know that
adorable.
I want Ack to know that that he's physically upset being asked that question. Like, how fucking dare you? Yes, of course I have a fucking pinky.
Alright, I guess Ack knows that he is upset.
And as soon as he puts her down, Ileana's gonna like pop up, like sort of do like the little behind mask. Like she wants to see it so badly.
You guys are staring at the little chewinga, and the chewinga just like kind of steps back from Azaka and looks up at all of you, just kind of looking at it, and it just gives this very small like hand up gesture, and then it like holds its hands in front of it, and you watch as it like leans forward, like almost like it's breathing into its hands. And you don't hear any exhalation of breath, but you watch as a wisp of like kind of like sparkles come out from its like face region, and in its hands, like suddenly a very colorful purple flower just blooms out of nowhere in its hands.
Wow.
And it sets it at you guys' feet, walks back towards the base of the tree, and disappears inside the rock. like walks through the statue and is gone.
Master
Wow.
just gives a quick wave as it goes away.
Yeah, kind of like a little half bow. Thank you.
Ileana's just like holding her hands to her face and like, that's amazing.
Okay, can anyone explain to me what just happened?
Magic.
Azaka turns and says, there are elemental nature spirits in the jungles called Chewingas. I've only heard about them, never actually encountered one myself, but yeah, they're kind of aloof. Some are shy, some take a liking to certain people. I guess that one really liked me. But,
You're so lucky.
it gave me something. I feel different. I don't know what it did yet, but it feels good. Yeah, it feels like it gave me some kind of a blessing or ability, something. I don't really know. I'll have
So
to
what's with
ponder that.
what's with the flower?
Other nature spirits, they tend to just kind of do that, I guess.
Can I make a nature? I'm gonna make a nature check on the flower itself. So
Go ahead.
Specific.
Wait, okay, also a question.
magical about it. No, go.
So I can tell that I feel really good too.
You feel
right?
great, yeah.
Okay, so she's like, do you think that happened to me? She's like patting herself all over like,
Oh my god.
I don't know, I feel good too.
Nothing really strikes you as out of the ordinary with it, Ak.
Right.
I'm gonna examine it closer. This doesn't happen to be a black orchid, does it?
No, it's like a purple. It's like a purple flower.
And Ileana's going over to Azaka and like holding her hands like, do you think we both have blessings? I don't know, I feel good too. She's just like,
Was the Chewinga looking at anyone in particular when it put the flower down?
It was
All of us?
mostly the group, just kind of just a general surveillance of the group.
I guess I'll scoop the flower up and offer it to Mask.
Mask
Spirit
will,
of yours.
Mask will take the flower. I shall treasure this always.
Put it in your hair. Put it in your hair. Put it in your hair. Put it in your hair.
You know, since you're the one suggesting it, Ak, no.
Purple is a good color for you.
oh, but it would look so pretty.
I'm sorry, I don't make the rules.
Aww.
You know what, Mask? I think you would look awful with that thing in your hair. Do not do it.
Azaka's like looking at her hands, and she says, I have an idea. And she's gonna walk up to you, Ileana, and just kind of like staring at her hands for a second, like she's unsure of what she's about to do. She kind of like holds like her hands, like palms facing outward towards you, and she says, okay. And like she kind of like thrusts her hands forward, and is going to cast Lesser Restoration on you.
What?
And you suddenly feel your high effect disappear.
Oh shit.
My what?
Oh.
You're high.
You're no longer high.
You're no longer high.
So she's just like giggling. She's like, oh.
Are you okay?
She like looks at her own hands like, what happened?
I think you were under the influence of one of those flowers. Not really sure what happened, but I guess whatever the Chewinga gave me helps with that. All right then.
Oh.
You were far too happy. It was affecting Mask's edginess.
Artist
It's not
says.
happening.
Artist from the back just says. Admittedly, it was really cute.
It was very cute.
She like poofs up in her head, looks over like.
Easily the most adorable thing. I've ever seen.
Thalia says, it was quite adorable, I enjoyed it.
She like covers her face.
Well, Maine or northernmost?
Wait, what is the dragon dude's name?
Dragonbait.
Dragonbait. Where's Dragonbait?
Dragonbait's like back over towards like that junction up top, and he's just like waving at you guys. And he's just like looking around at all the flowers.
Oh no! Why is he by himself? Oh no! Oh,
He's
no.
been staring at flowers
She's
this
now
whole
going
time.
instead of being adventurous, she is now going back in a panic.
Oh.
It's a completely different kind of quick movement. Like, oh no! Why are you by yourself?
He can handle himself.
So, in the way that he's
fine.
Dragonbait
So in the way
seems
that
just
he's
as
looking
high
at-
as Ileana in his own way.
She like looks at me like, are you okay?
He nods very enthusiastically.
Okay.
And Azaka says, do you want me to do that on him too? I feel like it's limited how many times I can do it, but I can,
Wait.
Oh!
If it's limited, then I think we leave him be.
Well, okay. Fine by me.
Um,
So,
she looks at Dragonbait and then she also looks at Artie, like, our artist, and says, is that okay?
Artist kind of like looks at Dragonbait, looks him over and says, how do you feel, buddy? Dragonbait just like grins. And like a very strong scent of lemon comes through the air. And he goes, I think he'll be fine for now. Keep an eye on him. We'll address it if it becomes a problem.
Right.
Alright, well,
You'll make come to it.
where to? Door number 1 or door number 2?
I vote Northern Dome. It's smaller.
Yeah.
That might be good. I guess there's less stuff to get messed up with.
I mean, I would personally go for this larger dome because it's closer, but I'm not going to object if everyone else says the other one.
It'll be easier to search a smaller one, right?
Less
Hey,
potential
Azaka.
for something very large to ruin our day.
True. Hey, Izaka.
Yeah?
I think I hear more boars in this dome over here.
Okay, now you're just messing with her.
That is genuinely messing with her.
Yeah.
She like folds her arms and she like glares at you and she says, boars are no joking matter.
Apparently, we beg to differ.
Well, let's just go and see what's in the building, right? Okay.
Kind of like doing the small sort of like walking while pointing kind of thing of like
Mhm.
moonwalking backwards, but like gesturing. Like, let's go over there now.
Alright, I'm gonna have a closer look at this door. Perception or investigation? Investigation, I guess.
I still want to
To
like.
see if it's easily, if there's anything closing it.
Cammy, what about the flowers?
I was just gonna want to see if there's anything moving in there now, or
Nothing's moving in there.
okay.
Well,
Squints.
they're just bronze double doors hanging squarely in its frame. No other, no decals on them. They're closed. Feel free to make an investigation check for anything else.
It's better not be a fucking mimic.
It's unlocked. Doesn't seem nothing else seems immediately wrong with it.
Well, who wants to go first?
What? Hello. What?
Just open it and don't maybe walk in right away.
Right.
Take a look.
She's a determined baby and wants to go first.
You're the line leader, Ileana.
She nods at Lucian and sort of like when he says that, her eyes sort of brighten like someone believes in me kind of thing, and then opens up the doors.
You open up the doors?
Yeah.
Okay, well, a couple things we need to talk about. Everybody,
Oh, boy.
you die. No, I'm
Oh.
kidding.
No.
Everybody dies. One hit wonder.
Behind this
this
door,
door.
actual personification of death.
It turns out it's boars.
It's fucking
A swarm of boars
Oh,
emerges and
God.
destroys your party. No.
No, for real.
Right,
what-
As
So,
I die,
Who
I-
is opening the doors?
I guess Ileana and I
Okay.
have one. It's
So-
a double door.
Yes. They open. They push inward. So you push the doors open. You can see, as I change the music for dramatic effect.
Oh boy. That's always hopeful.
Is this good music for this? No, that's it's a little too moody. How about just spooky? How about this? Yeah, that's good. Nice spook music. So,
Ooh.
you push the doors
I don't
open.
hear anything.
It's very quiet.
Oh,
It'll,
okay.
it'll
That's
get
how
louder.
spooky it is.
There you go.
Ah, I see.
Yes.
I got it.
The single large chamber inside the dome is obviously a royal apartment, or was, centuries ago. Now, the bright floral murals are dim and gray. Bits of colored glass are heaped beneath a cracked mosaic. Enameled wooden tables are split and tilting, and every bit of cloth is frayed and streaked. In the center of the room is a long divan, which stands atop a circular dais. Reclining.
What are either of those things?
What was that?
What are either of those things?
A circular dais is a raised platform, and a divan is like essentially what you lay on when you go to the therapist.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, one of those couches. Anyway, reclining on the divan is a woman dressed in a flowing robe made from parrot feathers in stunning colors. Despite the heat, her arms, head, and face are covered in feathery veils. Next to her, a black orchid grows out of a large clay pot at the head of the divan. Behind her are 3 8-foot-tall cranes with colorful plumage. And as you open the door, she addresses you in a voice tinged with odd inflections. She says, "Strangers have come to Nangalore, my love. What boon to our subjects beseech?"
Oh my god.
I'm just going to
question. Does she look like royalty?
Make an insight check.
All right, because holy shit. Where's insight? Where are you? Ah, there you are. Oh no.
Well, whatever she's currently wearing is very beautiful. Could be royal, but it's hard to place it. You can't really see any other of her details because they're all covered in feathers from the dress.
Well,
I'm just gonna put a hand on Cammy's excuse me, on Ileana's shoulder, and I'm just gonna gently prevent her from moving forward into the room because no.
Aka's
Because
gonna
we were warned about the cranes, and here, these specific cranes actually.
Look how they stand there in the entrance. Oh, come in, visit us, please. It has been so long since we have had visitors.
Ileana's looking at Lucian like in pure fear of like, fuck.
1,000
Okay, Aka's
pardons,
gonna
Your
take this
Highness.
off.
Yeah.
Well, never fucking mind then. I guess I'm gonna be talked over.
I'm sorry.
All right. 1,000 pardons, Your Highness. We would not dare besmirch your royal chambers with our lowly selves.
No, I don't suppose you would. Oh, how adorable, my love. How adorable they are. Do come in. Have you?
Aka's gonna take this opportunity to play some take out his lute and play some. What's the fucking name of it? Like some really nice, calming, fancy, what you'd expect in royal balls kind of.
Make a performance check.
Calm the whole thing down, just like a.
I feel
this
like
is a
Ileana
tense
like
atmosphere. Let's just fucking calm it down a little bit. Sign off a bit.
You can't see the woman's face, but you do notice her body cringe as she says,
Please, there is no desire from any of us for this music. No, we much prefer the sounds of our garden.
I am so sorry. Ileana's like doing a really quick bow, like, oh.
Come in.
No, let's not do that.
Looks over at Alva.
I don't know. She has the birds on her side. In or not, they could probably peck our eyes out. I'd imagine we're in no worse of a situation if we just step in a little bit.
and as you guys just continue to stand in that Romu, the woman on the divan, like, she doesn't get up from it, but she, like, leans herself up a bit more, and she says, When instructed to come in, it is best to obey the queen. Don't you agree, my love?
Oh, Lord.
Okay, look, we're at a disadvantage if we let the cranes come outside. Let's go inside, okay?
Of course, it would be very rude of us to refuse such a gracious invitation.
Right. She like takes a deep breath. I am so sorry that we intruded. We did not mean to intrude. Please forgive us for our clumsiness.
No
she's like, no, she
intrusion.
doesn't.
How adorable, my love. Oh, you think? Oh, she's like speaking off to the side briefly. You think? Oh yes. Oh, not an intrusion at all. Always happy to see visitors.
Hag lets down a huge, like, really deep bow and says, "We're exceedingly honored to be welcomed into your chambers."
I hear voices outside. Where are the rest of your friends?
Well, the others haven't moved far enough in yet, so.
The GM has disregarded their tokens, I'm afraid, Your Highness.
And Liliana just kind of like, as she's doing another small bow, she kind of like looks up a little bit and says,
Drag Maiden is everybody. The NPCs are also here, just for record.
Okay.
If I could be so bold as to ask, when was the last time you had visitors?
It's been, oh, how long has it been, my love? Oh yes, some time. The last visitors, though, were nasty. Oh yes, they were. Did you remember? Oh, I do. Yes. Oh, but they're not a problem anymore. Oh, I made good example of them in the main palace. Oh yes, indeed. Never would I let them harm you, my love.
Oh no.
That is wonderful to hear, Your Highness.
What brings you all the way to this forgotten place?
Before that, would you care to introduce us?
Of course. Where are my manners? Oh, how I've forgotten. Oh, yes, I am most forgetful, aren't I? I, of course, am Queen Zalcore of Omu. And you are my guests.
Omu.
Right.
Beg my forgiveness, Your Majesty. But you haven't introduced us to your precious love.
She just begins to like laugh. Of course, my love, they cannot. Oh. She just doesn't answer.
Bitch.
We are
Have you-
exceedingly pleased to make.
I didn't say
your-
that in character.
If you wanted to know, oh, have you not seen his statue? Clearly our guests have not explored the gardens in their entirety.
Indeed, we have not, Your Majesty.
Yeah, because we're smart.
She like turns over to Hobbit like terror.
Alva's very, very, very agitated, like,
We just haven't had the pleasure. I mean, we're very new here.
We weren't entirely sure where to get started, and
Well,
These grounds are so beautiful.
oh, thank you. See the fruits of our labors.
They do not go unnoticed, Your Majesty.
What is it you desire? Oh, tell us, yes. Tell me.
Question.
Yes.
Based on her keep on referring to her love, does she look anywhere when she says that?
Yeah, she constantly glances off to her left.
Okay, but what is to her left?
Open air.
Okay,
so
she's not looking at the flower.
The orchid isn't there.
No,
She's
she's not looking
okay.
at the flower.
That's
She's
what I
not
was
looking at the
afraid
flower,
of.
and she's not looking at the cranes.
No,
Okay,
yeah, she's looking at open air.
That's what I was trying to
terrified.
discern.
I was terrified that she was looking at the flower.
I thought she was looking at the cranes.
I thought that she was looking at the
Isn't
flower.
that
And I was
right,
about to be
my
like,
love? Ah!
no, because I was about to be like,
that's
we need
right.
the flower.
I guess in this universe, I'm an orchid.
Shut up.
Oh god.
I
Disgusting.
was so afraid. I was so afraid that it would be like, we were wondering if you could have the black orchid. You want my love? Fuck! But like, I'm trying to think.
She like
This is what's so horrible about Ileana. Like,
the
she's really good at being
like-
conversational, but when
Yeah.
she's not terrified.
remember, you can't see her eyes, but you, Ileana, you know that when the veil turns towards you, you can tell she's looking right at you, and she says, "Oh, adorable child, speak up, please."
I interrupt Ileana, like, just steps a bit in front of her because obviously she's fucking terrified. I said, we've heard tales of the beauty of this place from far and wide. We needed to see it for our own, the plants itself. Especially one in particular we've heard so many stories about.
And what would that be?
Shit. Didn't expect to be called out like that.
The garden's beauty makes you feel so alive. It's almost like seeing things from a new perspective.
What do you want?
Second question.
Yes.
Based on how she's reacting to this and based on her history, is there anything I need to do to make sure she doesn't start like freaking out?
Roleplay well.
Okay. That's all I was wondering, because I'm still in World of Darkness mode, and you sometimes have to roll like a res con.
Oh, yeah.
Shit like, you know. Yeah, thank you.
Question for DM.
Yes.
Does she look corporeal?
Yes.
Slash, like, you know, living? Okay.
While it's mostly this large feathery veil and dress, you can't really see any of skin. It's just this dress, so you can't really. She does seem corporeal, but it's hard to say anything else. Can't really. You make a perception check.
Okay. Sorry, I was reading
No
one
worries.
of my features.
You all right?
You right?
It's there. I got an 11.
Oh, sorry, 11. Nothing strikes you as out of the ordinary. Like, it's very hard to see, but yeah, nothing rubs you as undead. Very aloof for sure, but it's hard to say, man.
Whereabouts did you say the Black Orchid was?
At the head of the divan, in a little pot.
The head of the divan.
Yes.
So, like, here?
No, like right here, like at the very head of
Right
the.
next to the birds.
Right next to the voids. Okay, in that case, unless anyone else has anything they'd rather do, Ak is gonna like very slowly pace towards the Black Orchid, whilst remarking on the beauty of the dome. Like, not making it obvious that he's walking towards there, but I just kind of want to gauge the reactions of people going closer to the orchid. So what would I need to roll to gauge reaction?
I'd say make a deception check, by the way, just for the record.
To make sure that she doesn't know what you're trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You just begin to
I
pace
stand
as
like
you
2 feet away.
as you talk. What
I
are
get
you
like 2
saying?
feet away from
What are
the
you
orchid.
saying,
What are you
Ak?
saying?
You may not know this, but I'm actually a rather visited architect. I've been exploring tombs and ruins and beautiful buildings my entire life, and I can't help but notice the sheer stunning splendor of this gargantuan.
Is this a dome or like
It's a
just like
dome.
This gargantuan dome of pure raw beauty. I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind.
Oh, of course, of course. Are you moving like closer to her, or where? Like, what's your pathway you're moving in right now?
Kind of like,
Like, are
kind of
you
like in
like?
a circular motion around the thing. I'm maintaining a solid distance away from her, like, but moving closer towards the flat.
Oh, so like you're moving? Are you moving
Like
closer?
probably that way, yeah.
Like you're going that.
Also,
are-
yeah, I'm
Are
kind
you-
of moving, yeah, around. I'm pacing, like
Yeah.
back and forth.
So you're pacing back and. Okay, so you're just pacing back and forth between there and where you were.
Yeah.
Okay,
But every time I pace towards the flower, I get a bit closer.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, it's no one's noticed yet. And she says, "Oh, of course, of course. Oh yes, this place was built, oh, as a testament to me in my rule when I was queen."
This place is really old, isn't it?
Although, of
Oh,
course,
Okay, so
back then it was called Kananji, the Hanging Garden of Dreams, a palatial retreat from the intrigues and pressures of Omu, and a worthy tribute to me.
Can I roll?
Truly a most beautiful name and place.
Can I roll
Also,
a history check? Or
Make a
something
history
like
check.
That, or does it...
I will also.
Oh
do
no!
that.
I just
Also,
don't like
what-
the sound of
what-
it being, oh, when I was ruler, and this place is like almost abandoned, pretty much. And it's like,
So while I'm doing this, I'm as I said, I'm also checking her reaction as I get close to the orchid. Has she made any kind of reaction
0.
to me getting close? Fucking 0. All right.
Kristen,
I'm al-
you did a history thing as well?
Yeah.
Specifically for what?
Just to see if basically if her story checks out, if this
Yeah,
is all
you remember
like...
reading about you're vaguely familiar with this old story you read. It's kind of at the back recesses of your mind, so you don't remember too many details, but what you do recall is, so far that checks out, is that there was something about a queen who had a garden palace built towards her, and then something about exile or banishment, or something about a betrayal. You can't really remember the specific details, and that the name was changed to reflect this exile. But beyond that, you don't remember much. Some queen who made a deal with some entity and lost a lot.
oh no.
Oh, great.
Fun.
Well, keep talking, Ack.
Your words, oh, they are so flattering. You speak smooth honeycomb, isn't that right, lover? Oh, but do tell us, you've come all this way only to admire everything? Or does something pull at your heartstrings in particular?
At this point, I make a glance towards Mask to get some kind of nod or shake of the head in regards to this particular query, because I trust his judgment.
Mask is going to kind of indicate with the tilt of the head. Are you asking if you just take the fucking flower or ask about the flower?
Oh, ask about the flower. I'm not
Ask
crazy
about
enough to
the
fucking
flower.
take it.
Ask about the flower, he nods.
Well, I can't deny I do have there is a certain thing in this room that has drawn my eye beyond your obvious radiant beauty. This rather intriguing orchid down here. It's captivating. What is it?
It is a very special orchid, the last of its kind here in Nangalore. I
Of
have
course.
cultivated no others. It interests you, you say?
It interests me. I've heard stories.
They've
How
heard
come
stories.
It can't be cultivated.
What stories do you think they have heard? Oh, yes, I imagine so, and they want it. Oh, well, little one. She like goes silent for a very long moment and like gives a long stretch on the divan. Oh no, I could never part with this. No, 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 I could simply not. But perhaps for something of equal beauty. Oh yes, I could imagine such a good trade-off. Oh yes. Material or... Before she finishes the statement, DM has a question to ask the players. Who has a charisma of at least 16?
I'm pretty sure I do. Oh, let's have a look.
I have 17!
17?
Bitch! Fight me!
Neither Max nor Thalia.
Yeah, charisma, I have a charisma of 16.
Okay. Okay, as she says, something material. Gemstones, jewelry, art, or... She gestures to both you, Ak, and Ilyana. Someone in exchange.
Ava immediately grabs Ileana and pushes her back. Nope. Nope, 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 nope,
How adorable. Yes, that I believe will suffice. Something of equal beauty, be it something or someone. What do you think, lover? Oh yes, we could always use more slaves around here.
I have an idea.
Oh,
If you would,
do tell.
If you would be so kind as to indulge me for just a second.
And at this point, I swoosh on over to Ak over here. Oh, sorry. That is. Give me. Yeah, I forgot.
On over to himself.
That's give me some good old self swoosing. No, I forgot there was a part of the sentence I didn't say.
Would it be exclusively material, or would an experience of a lifetime potentially be an exception?
Don't think too hard into this. This isn't fresh. Don't
She
worry.
cocks her head and she says, "Oh, but I already have the experience of a lifetime here whenever I want. No, 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 no. I don't think you can interest me, but you have piqued my curiosity. What do you have in mind, bird child?"
If you would indulge me for just a little second, Your Highness.
I swoosh on over to Mask. That's what I meant to say earlier. It's like a.
Hey, okay. If we all turn around, would you be able to show your face to this beautiful lady over here?
Mask slowly turns to look at Ak. No.
Okay. Okay, never mind. Thank you.
Ileana like huffs a breath and then she kind of like moves over a teeny tiny bit. She like puffs out her chest and then kind of says, well, I couldn't possibly part with my group here. I do have a few things that I would be willing to trade.
She leans forward. Do show.
And she kind of like does a small little sort of curtsy bow because she is familiar with this, but at the same time she's sort of having a panic of like, oh my god, those little birds are gonna kill us. Oh my god. And so she very gingerly pulls out her one skin of fine wine, and she also pulls out her fancy clothes, her fine set of clothes, and says, as a member of the noble Eridan family of Waterdeep, if
No.
Oh.
No.
She kind of like immediately stops.
She like just like cocks her and turns to you. No, I will not accept lesser goods of equal value. No, no, no. One good of what I desire, or you, or the charming bird. Yes, I believe those are my terms. But please, if you cannot meet those now, I'm not going anywhere.
Thalia offers up. I guess not.
Sorry. That was just me freaking out.
All right. Thalia offers up. We have a ring blessed by Oobtao.
This was the ring you got from where again? Sorry, remind the DM.
The ring we got from the race.
Ah, yes. And as you mentioned Ooptao, she her head sharply turns towards you and she says, "What do you know of Ooptao? You think I care for gods? Oh, the audacity, lover. No. I do not care for gods, and I do not care for Ooptao, least of all. No, not good enough."
Very well then.
Okay, question for DM, dearest
Yes.
darling. How long did you say it would, if, of course, the Aarakocra boys could cultivate the plant here? How long did you say it would take for a new plant to bloom?
A very, very long time.
Very, very long time.
It's an extremely rare and hard to cultivate flower.
That's worth a shot. Your Highness, if I may be so bold, we only wish to borrow it. We wish to borrow it so we may cultivate more. We don't want this we don't want this particular genealogy to die out, of course.
No, I don't loan.
No?
No.
Oh, shit.
But like I said, you and the young girl are quite beautiful, and one of you would suffice if you have nothing of material wealth for us. But if you cannot abide by that, oh, well, come back when you can. Unless there's anything else you would like to ask me of. Oh, I have lived for some time, and oh, I've seen so many things.
Hey guys, so I just have a theory. We don't have to do this right now. Can we just leave? Please?
And we could explore the rest of the places, but
yeah. We did also have Oralunga as a destination. We could go there, come back, and then head Pierce the Ball after we get the thing.
Yeah,
we
please.
could just steal an equally pretty bird.
No.
Let's get a better bird.
I object to selling anyone into slavery.
I was taking the piss. Okay, okay, in that case... Oh, sorry, dogs. In that case, Ackle swoots on up there, since she seems to have taken a liking to him. Well, obviously, Your Highness, you have impeccable taste. If you would be so kind, we just need a few moments to mull it over while my dog has a fucking fit.
The dog has a charisma of 16! Sell the dog!
Sell the dog!
Would you care for this, bitch? No,
A bitch for a bitch. No,
Would you grant us a few moments to consider your offer as we explore the rest of your truly captivating garden?
Oh, what say you? I think we can. Oh, yes, you agree. Yes, oh, indeed.
Well, thank you very much. I truly appreciate it.
Feel
and
free.
as always, it's been an absolute honor to meet you.
Of course it is. It is not every day, my love, that the commoners get to meet a queen.
Right.
Yeah, it's a real blessing.
It's truly ours.
Absolutely. She does like another little path thing, and this time she's like not even lifting her head up because she's like.
Feel free to explore more of the garden in your free time. I'll be here, waiting for when you're wealthy enough to entertain me. Oh,
You are truly a gracious host, and with that
Of
we will take our
course.
leave.
my love. And as you're leaving,
Shuffles
she
for
just
everyone to...
yeah. And as you guys are leaving, she just continues to like look towards the space to her left and address it very fondly.
As soon as like Ileana's probably calmly walking out, and then as soon as she like gets out and then like out of range of the sight, she like sprints over to a bush and like gets on her hands and she's like, ah!
Ack comes out, as soon as she's out of it. As soon as he's out of earshot, just goes over to this bush and throws up for like a minute straight.
I don't know about you a lot. I think that went well.
Definitely went far better than I expected it to.
I concur, Artist says.
I definitely wish I had some of my family's fortune, but that passed me by.
I don't think that would have worked.
I mean, she's not going to even take Eridan fortunes.
Artist walks up to you, Ak, and he says, "Oh God, that was a lot of anxiety in there." All right, well, what do you guys think we have to give her? She seems very picky.
I don't think she would take any amount of money or anything. It
Clearly
would have
she-
to be either.
Something exquisite, unique, magical.
It would have to be a very specific object of some kind.
Something.
The flower.
We do need the
Have to be
flower.
s- It would have to be something that no sensible person would possibly give out.
I mean, you could always try to steal it.
And with that, you have lost your permission to talk.
What? I'm spitballing. Listen, I mean, I don't think it's the best path either, but it is certainly an option.
Okay, it's an option. However, we've got those big ass fucking cranes to deal with, and that crazy seemingly immortal bitch in there.
With only 2 entrances, both covered by doors, both of which she would see.
I don't
True.
All in an open space.
Very true.
Unless I manage to roll a fucking nat 20, this ain't gonna happen.
I feel like Ileana sort of like puffs up her chest and just is like, I mean, if we really need it, then
No.
Ileana?
Nope.
Ileana, no.
Nope.
it's okay. It's okay.
No. Nope. Nope.
I don't feel like anybody wants to get their brains dashed out by an 8-foot crane. Have you seen the beaks on those things?
They're huge.
I just don't want anybody to get hurt.
Exactly. It's a bit above our pay grade right now.
So I guess
believe.
so. Our choices are either we find. So let's go over our options. Either we find something worth whatever she wants. We hand over one of either Ak or Ileana as slaves. Not an ideal option. Or
No, it's not. That's not on the table.
yeah. Gods be damned. What are we gonna do? All right. Well, so far we haven't been killed. So do we just leave? Keep looking around. What do you guys think?
Did we want to see what she meant by making an example of people in the main?
I would say so that we know what we're up against.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's worth noting.
For information's sake.
Okay, I have a meta question to ask the DM.
Yes.
Is there any way to gauge the HP of an enemy in this game?
No. I mean, certain abilities, maybe, but none of you have those abilities.
None that I possess. Okay.
Yes. I think the closest would be Ava, who has an ability to. I'm not sure if you have it now, but I know your monk gives you the ability to like learn things about your enemy.
Yeah, but that's not.
Not until now.
I don't have it yet.
Yeah, no, you don't have that yet.
Dang.
All right. Well,
Okay,
central structure
stealthily
then.
casting sleep on him isn't gonna work.
I don't think it will. All right. Did we want to check out that central structure?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Let's give it a
Let's
shot.
do it.
All right.
Question for the DM.
Yes.
As everybody's going over there, can I like pull on Artist and like have him pull back?
Yeah. He holds back. He says, "Yeah. What's up, Ileana?"
I mean, once everybody's gone though.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
So she
Ileana?
kind of says like, well, I mean, if we don't want everybody to get hurt. The trade could work. I just
Ileana,
She
we don't know what they would do to you if we handed you over. I mean, listen, if you absolutely wanted to do that, we would have to strategize a plan to how to get you out and to make sure that you can escape or without
There's
dying.
At least, There's not a place for me to go back to.
That's not true, Ilyana. That is definitely not true. I mean, and he points towards the group. I mean, if anything, you have a wandering clusterfuck of friends to be your home. But, nonetheless, listen. I'm willing to hear this out, but we would need a plan to get you out. I'm not going to throw your life into danger without a plan to get it back out of danger. Understood?
She just kind of nods,
Great.
but then like also kind of takes the pendant out and like gives it to him and just says like,
If it ends up happening,
and then she kind of like goes,
Well,
Yeah, can I just note something
Yes.
out of character and in meta for the rest of the group?
Yes.
Well, specifically, Cammy.
yes.
Do you remember why we're after this orchid? It's purely so they can, so Yara Cockroach can give us the ability to fly to get somewhere quicker.
Yeah, it's not
I know.
like.
It's not worth it.
That's why she asked if they really, really need it. And everybody said yes. So this is brain Ileana going and saying,
We
okay,
need
this is
it.
absolutely necessary. Okay. Let's keep going.
Alright. Okay, so
This is
Ileana's
very-
in that kind of mindset right now.
Ileana's been in that mindset.
Yeah, I'll have to beat that out of her. Metaphorically speaking, of course. A
So-
metaphorical friendly beating.
The group approaches the central palace. The rusted iron doors. What are y'all doing?
Fucking make my Chrome to work. Well, just gonna entice.
Hey, Azaka, will
guys,
you help us with these doors?
Yep.
Yeah. Let's actually open the doors.
All right. Who wants to make a athletics check with advantage? Who has? I think Azaka would probably.
Yeah,
Probably
She'd
Azaka.
probably be the best.
Yeah.
Probably her. Yeah, that makes sense.
I could help. I'm too.
I'm strong too.
I'm
just
kind
let-
of strong.
You just latch yourself onto.
Emotionally.
You just
I
latch
got
yourself
very
onto her
strong.
back.
Says the woman who was just going to sell herself into slavery for a fucking
Hey,
flower.
she's physically strong, not emotionally.
All right. So who's helping Azaka push the door?
God, what a mood.
I'm already here, fuck it.
All right, so
Go for
Lucian
it.
and Azaka begin pushing up against the door. It groans and creaks, and then with a very solid shoulder slam, you guys shove the doors wide open. You guys stumble into the interior, and as you do, as you break open the doors, it shakes the structure, and rocks fall from the crumbling edifice. I need the two of you, Azaka and Lucian, obviously, to make a dexterity saving throw.
I can't believe if it rocks fall, everyone dies.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, natural 20, nice. Dexterity save for Azaka.
This
That
is
is-
so sad. Play Despacito.
Me when I go back in there.
Yes. All right.
I'm gonna make everyone
So,
cry.
Lucian, you just circumvented entirely. You duck the rocks, taking no damage, whereas Azaka takes 7 from falling
Oh,
rocks.
fuck.
Yes.
Ah,
All right.
Jesus.
Well, you stumble inside, and you see something. You see the Soulmonger. No, I'm kidding.
You bitch.
The Soulmonger was here all along. Your adventure is
Oh,
over.
God.
No.
Thank God.
What you do see, however, is this. As I move the camera for the audience. An 18-foot tall statue of a Chilton warrior in splint armor, wearing a helmet festooned with Tyrannosaurus teeth and bearing a shield of intricately patterned leopard hide, towers over the chamber and looms above a wide octagonal cistern. The chamber echoes with the sound of rainwater, dripping from the ceiling into the gaping pit. The face of the giant warrior statue is obliterated by deep gouges, but the rest of the statue remains intact. Clutched in the statue's right hand is a stone spear, and resting on the floor beneath it is a clay urn. North of the statue is an open balcony overlooking a flooded garden. But what also catches your eye is, standing next to the giant warrior is another statue. This one, much smaller, exquisitely lifelike. It depicts a man reaching for the urn, his face turned toward the northern balcony. In his lifeless eyes, you see an expression of terror. And that's where we're going to end the session tonight.
Oh.
Oh, good. Good.
Hell,
Well
I
then.
hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong.
Oh no. You think?
No, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
I'm pretty fucking sure.
Oh yes. This is
Good. I'm going to stop metagaming. Pardon.
This is exactly.
Stop metagaming! Stop
think-
Don't worry
metagaming!
about it. Don't worry about it. It's
I
fine.
think we're all meta right. This is exactly what the fuck's happening. God damn it.
Yeah. It turns out she's actually a cockatrice. She sheds the feather cloak. It's actually just this chicken.
Welcome to Nangalore!
An awakened fucking chicken.
Better
And the
than
cranes were just statues.
better than an
Couldn't have done
awakened
anything.
pigeon.
I'm the queen!
Oh
Well-
yes, my love.
Well, that there's this week's session of Tomb of Annihilation.
Whoa.
Oh, look at all the things y'all accomplished. Let me,
We fought plants.
you fought plants. Let me hand out some experience, too.
We fought plants. We got that thing, that little woman in there with the cranes that made me.
No, the
shit myself.
chicken. We've determined she's a chicken.
Chicken.
That can turn people to stone.
Yes.
The chicken Medusa over there with. Oh god.
What
Thanks for the
about
bits.
Well,
Let's see.
Thank
what
you
else?
for the bits.
No, it's a cockatrice because cockatrices also turn people to stone. So therefore, just straight up cockatrice, and which is a
Oh
chicken.
yeah, chickens with like big lizard tails or something.
Yeah. Don't you remember Kakatorimon from the Digimon days?
Oh, don't even stop.
oh my God.
You now remember Digimon. You're welcome.
I mean, I never forget Digimon. It is one of my favorite things and one of my primary influences because it's great. Digimon's the best.
All right, so.
Well, you're entitled to your own opinion.
You're
Yes.
fucking wrong and I will fight you.
There are two kinds of people.
So, experience.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You all get 190 experience.
Yay.
Because,
Yay.
surprise, plants are really low level experience stuff.
Yeah, I figured if I could one-shot a plant, then it's probably not the best source of XP.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see you guys very soon. Another 2 weeks from now, I believe, unless we have scheduling conflicts, which I hope not, because that was a cliffhanger. So, I hope you guys had fun. Thank you so much for donating. Thank you so much for watching. And remember, it is the summer of streaming fun here at Camp Streaming, so be sure to check out our other shows and donate all of your earthly possessions to our cause, because we love you.
God, no.
So, we'll see you
You love me
guys
so
next
much.
time, and we're gonna bamf out over now. So, yeah. Bye.
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 Bye.